What's up, boys? How you doing, boys? How you doing? Yo, 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 Fat Toxic Flags, Papa Doms, Jordan, how are you? What's good? CJ, what's up, brother? You built it in the Grand Reef? Yeah, you're dead, brother. I'm just kidding. There's a small patch today for what? I have no idea, but we're playing the PTU today. I know, I saw that was happening. Like, I saw there was like a little patch, and I was like, well, that's a little bit weird. But we're not going to be on that today anyway, so that is okay. I just don't know why they're bringing out like those patches and stuff, like those little updates. Do you think they're going to be doing like the new 4.3.2 patch this week? Because when you look at it, right, like why would they release like little hotfixes beforehand? You know, it's a little bit weird. I don't know. So real quick, guys, let me get my water. Everybody, how are you doing? How are you guys? Put some W's real quick before we start, boys. Okay. What is up, everybody? Welcome. Let's go ahead and zoom that in a little bit right there. What's up, guys? We're on the PTU today, and we're going to be checking what money methods are in the PTU, what money methods have possibly been changed, what's new, what's out of here, and if some stuff is a little bit different. Now, there is something I would like to bring up with you guys real quick. Okay? And that is that I'm pretty sure Vaughn missions are back. But before we see that Vaughn missions are back, also my chat is glitching. It's like shaking. I don't know why. I'm like looking at it right now. Let me go over here and pop it out again. I'm so confused. It's like glitching and like it's shuddering. I'm so confused. What is happening? My entire chat is like glitching. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, no, it's literally just glitching, chat. I have no idea why. Is it happening for, no, I mean, that wouldn't be happening for you guys. Like my entire chat is just going like boo, boo, and it's like flashing. And I don't think it's loading. Wait, could everybody spam like W or everyone spam L or something real quick? Could just everyone spam something real quick just so I could see the chat to see if it's loading this stuff you guys are saying? Let me see. Leadman, thank you so much, bro. CJ, thank you. Okay, so it's working like... It's working and showing your guys' stuff, but then every like 10-15 seconds it just goes... and like stutters. It's weird. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, boys. Thank you. You don't have to anymore. Thank you, boys. That's so weird. Yeah, okay, it looks like it is showing this stuff though, so that is good. Okay, first things first, everybody. First things first. Let's go over the fact that Vaughn missions might be back. Let's see. And let's see if they are. Let's see if they are. Contracts. Unverified. We have 19 mercenary missions, maybe. We do have Vaughn missions back. Okay? That's really cool to see. 118k Vaughn missions, 83k Vaughn missions. Now, question. One, are they worth it? And two, are they even going to be back? Now, if you guys are wondering what I mean by are they even going to be back, last time for the PTU of 4.3.1, so I'm talking about before 4.3.2, like literally before 4.3.2, like before this update, I'm talking last update, last PTU, Vaughn missions were back, and you could do them in the PTU, and I played them, and then the very next day, the patch came out on live servers, 4.3.1, and they were not in the patch. So they were in the PTU, but they were not in live. Now that's very weird, because that means that there's gotta be a bug on the live servers. If it could be in the PTU, and it's in the PTU currently right now, then how come it isn't in live? Right? Is it like a thing that like it's only working on the PTU? But when I accept this offer, wait a second, when I track this offer, because it wasn't working on the last one, this mission is working, the other one wasn't. So that's weird. So we've grabbed 3 missions, and so far one of them hasn't worked. That's weird. 1 out of 3 not working is a really bad statistic. That's a 33% chance that your mission isn't working. Yeah, I saw your chat right there, Captain Wolf. And I see CJ's, but I haven't seen any after that. So I don't know if anyone said anything. Aaron did. Okay, so what's up, Aaron? How you doing, bro? So that is really weird, boys. Also, my hair looks really weird. So that's really weird that Vaughn missions are in the PTU again, because it doesn't... It's hard for me to know what I'm supposed to think, right? PTU buggy? I don't know. But, like, if they're in the PTU, how come they're not on live servers? Last patch, we had the exact same thing. We were thinking, well, one of the only, like, ways that this would make sense or something is maybe they don't want the things to be on live servers. But if they didn't want them to be on live servers, then why would they be in the PTU? Both of them. Last PTU and this PTU. I'm not gonna read that. What the heck? Hey, yo, he's trying to troll me, chat. He's trying to troll me. So I'm wondering what it's going to be. This is an 83k mission, and we got no good ships here. Oh, man. Are we gonna have to do this stuff again? Oh. Wait. The mission target is a C2, though. Okay, wait a second, boys. We might actually have something here. We might actually have something here. So, what are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking, boys? If they've been in the PTU, why would they not be in the live servers that we play currently? Now, on top of that, we do have to figure out some stuff in Salvage. I was talking in all chat. There were some people saying some stuff in all chat, so I responded with them and, like, this kind of stuff. I have a question for you guys. Okay? The thing that they were talking about in all chat was that they think that it would be unfair and kind of crazy that, like, they were saying basically that a vulture should not be able to make as much money as a reclaimer. Now, I 100% agree with that, right? How come it would be fair that, like, some $40 million ship or whatever pays the same as, like, some $1 million or some $2.5 million ship, right? That just wouldn't make sense. Also, wow, empty ship. That's really fun. First Vaughn mission is a bust. Yikes. So I completely agree with that, right? Because if you guys are going to go out and buy some $400 million ship, some $40 million ship or whatever it is, right? Why is it fair that it would pay the same as some ship that you could buy for $2.5 million? Why would you ever want to buy that big ship? There's no point, right? And so the thing I've always said is that construction materials and RMC should be broken up into 2 separate things. I said this, guys, you guys remember I said this a while back, like literally almost a year ago on one of my guides, and I said it the other day before the PTU for this thing dropped. And I said this the other day when we were talking about Salvage, that it should be split up. It should be, what is it? The Vulture and the Reclaimer mine 2 different things of RMC, and they get 2 different types of construction materials, because it's not fair that whatever nerfs or buffs that you do for the Vulture or the Reclaimer affect the other ship, right? If you are saying that, well, Reclaimers make too much money because you get all of this RMC from the Reclaimers this fast, so we have to nerf RMC. Well, then that nerfs the little ship, the Vulture, and if you do the math, it would take full, I'm talking 36 SCUs in the back of your Vulture. It would take over 25 hours. I think it's like 28 or 29 hours if you were doing it nonstop perfectly with no breaks, with no bugs, with no taking time to literally do anything else other than just you're salvaging the things, you're getting in your ship, you're flying back, you're unloading it, doing it perfectly. It's 28.9 hours or 28.8 hours or something to get 10 million AUVC with the Vulture in the current live status of the game. Okay? So accounting for any errors, any bugs, any other things like that, I would say it's probably closer to 35, maybe 40 hours to make 10 mil in the Vulture, right? The ship that costs 2.5 million, you have to spend an insane, like, over, what, 10, 15 hours to get back the money that you paid for that ship? Like closer to like 10 hours or something. Doing it perfectly. So the way that you look at it, right, is like you need salvage to be at the same standpoint as all of these other ships, right? If you can go, look, remember, you cannot rent the Vulture. Okay, you cannot rent the Vulture. You can rent a Constellation Taurus and open up your contracts menu and go to Mercenary and do combat gauntlet scenarios that pay 151k every single time you do that mission, getting yourself in less than 10 minutes that exact 350k, or probably around, sorry, about 15 minutes or so, you could get about 450k doing 3 of those missions, meaning you're making 90k more than the Vulture, and you're doing that in just 15 minutes in a Taurus that you could rent for 160k or whatever. So it's like they need to go ahead and like they need to fix that kind of stuff. They need to buff the fuck out of salvage instead of nerfing it and reworking it in a way that's not amazing. And then the argument that one of these guys popped up in all chat, right, is because I brought up, I said, in order for the in order for people to want to actually salvage, besides just role-playing and wanting to be a salvager, right? Like just literal role-playing, they would have to make the Vulture worth it and have it like make the same amount of money as other ships in the game. Because it's completely wrong that a specialty ship, a ship that's literally designed for one purpose, pays less than a ship you could just rent for like 170k, right? Like that's stupid. You can go rent the raft and you can go do the 3 million hour money method also. So you're telling me you can make more than 10 times the money with a ship that you could rent for cheaper with no actual upfront costs. Like that's wrong. You know, that's wrong. And they're going about it the complete wrong way. They're changing all these things, and then the community, the people even in all chat that I was seeing today are talking about some salvage isn't nearly worth it yet because it's going to take years for the next, what is it? Like, for construction materials and salvage to actually be worth it with base building, blah, blah. I'm not talking about base building. I'm talking about making and selling materials. Base building isn't in the game yet. So the same reasoning that people use of, well, you can't judge this because salvage is going to be completely different in a couple years, blah, blah. Well, then, for the time being, could you make salvage worth it? For the time being, could you make it to where salvage is actually worth it to do so that you're getting paid for having some fun also? Like, it's that kind of stuff too, right? You know what I mean? So that's just the way that I think about it, guys. Quick little Kabutops rant right there. But I just think until those missions are out, they should make it to where the missions, like salvaging and stuff like that, is worth doing. Okay, second Vaughn mission, guys. Second Vaughn mission on the PTU. Second, excuse me, C2 that is empty. That's pretty terrible. Lithium in Subnautica? Hey, yo. Lithium. Yeah, you're having some fun, bro. You're having some fun mining and stuff. What the heck? So, yeah, I don't know. That's just how I feel, right? Like, they should also make Vaughn missions better again, bro. They should make Vaughn missions better again. What? I'm looking at a Karak right here on this 118k Vaughn mission on the PTU, and it has 148 SCUs of silicon, and it has 400 SCUs. No, that's 400 USCUs. Whoa, look at that. What's the difference? 400 USCUs. That's not a fourth of an SCU, is it? Right? Wait. USCUs compared to SCUs. Guys, I completely forgot what the math is. Does anyone know what this would be? Because 1 SCU is it 100 or 1,000? Micro SCUs? How much is 400 micro SCUs into SCUs? That's a little bit weird. I watched your video on the Raft 3 million method and tried it with my buddy and we got camped and killed nonstop. Yeah, it's like after that video released, Caesar, it's just insane now. 1 USU is 100 SU. It is, right? Isn't it? No, because... No, it wouldn't be that way, CJ, because that would be 4,000 SUs. No, it wouldn't. That'd be 40,000. Yep, you have it backwards. You're good. So it's 1 SU is 100 USUs. So that would just be 4, right? 400 divided by 100 would be 4. So why would they just say, why wouldn't they just say 4? Why wouldn't they just say 4 SUs? It's weird. What do you mean the cat? What do you mean the cat, Ledman? Great Cat? Oh, the Great Cat place? Yeah, well, no, there's 4 locations and all of them have been getting camped, Ledman. There's Microtech, there's 2 locations on Microtech, and there's 2 locations on Hurston. They're all getting camped. It's just if you're lucky enough to get on a server where there's not people getting camped. So, why, I'm just so confused as to why they would show us that funny number. Also, silicon. Chat, is that new? I don't think you could do anything with silicon yet, right? Yeah, silicon's not even, you can't even find anywhere with silicon and like SG trade tools yet. So we don't know the price of silicon yet, do we? I guess for research we have to break this and try to sell the silicon. I mean, I guess that's what we should do, right? We should do this mission and do it. Yeah, no jerks at all is kind of wicked, though. I mean, I'm most likely going to die. I think if I get close to dying, I'll probably leave and, like, quantum jump somewhere and then try quantum jumping back or whatever. God dang, this guy does so much damage. This guy does so much damage, chat. My shields are about to be down. Come on. Come on. Come on. My shields are about to be down. Please. Please blow this guy up fast. Oh my god, bro. He's so close. He's so close. He's gonna break my shields. He's gonna break my shields. Bro, he was so close. He's so close to dying. Like, oh my god. There we go. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Where's Yella? What the hell? Let me go fly into the rocks here and try to hide. Let me fly into the rocks and try to hide from these guys shooting at me. Okay, so I have a crime style on the PTU. That's fun, right? I'm probably going to get camped and killed by somebody. I guarantee it. Silicon might be a preparation for a base building update. Source, trust me, bro. Nah, silicon is exactly what that would be, no? Like, it would probably be some stuff for base building. I mean, I wouldn't think it's not. The only thing I'm thinking about silicon, though, is it sounds like it's going to be a resource that, you know, it's a commodity like iron, that kind of stuff. Like, it probably does not sell for a lot at all. It's probably absolutely, like, trash. But I'm just confused as to why it's being added this patch. I mean, like, are they doing some base building things? Like, are they doing some stuff that we didn't expect? They could be. Are they? That'd be a little bit wicked, no?
Target acquired.
Target acquired. No way, he's hitting me from 2.8 kilometers away, chat. What? Who is this guy? The Reclaimer NPCs are a little bit crazy now, chat, no? Reclaimer NPCs are nuts. Oh my god. Dude, did they make the Reclaimer stronger? Chat, what? I just shot my entire thing without missing a single shot. And it didn't even, like, fully take out his shields. Oh shit, there's a Connie on me. I'm gonna die. Okay, let me go back over here. Oopsies, I messed up. Let me go back into here. Let's hide from the Connie, the big bad Connie. God, the Connies do so much damage now. That's like the hardest part about doing any of these missions. Is like if you get a Connie, they're actually just annoying. Love to see the Taurus. Hell yeah, short round, the best ship in the game, brother. The best ship in the game. No one can tell me otherwise. This thing is peak. The only thing that comes close to it is at being a better ship, in my opinion, would be something like maybe the constellation Andromeda. Yeah, the only thing better than the Taurus is the Andromeda. Or not better, but the only thing equal. No, I'm just messing with you guys. I would still probably run the Andromeda over the Corsair. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I would still run the Andromeda over the Corsair. I just dislike the Corsair that much, and I just think the Connie line is that superior in ships in Star Citizen. I think it's so good. I mean, you have 4 size 5 Galderian repeaters on startup. I mean, I'm getting beat by another Connie right now, though. It's absolutely... Nope, it's not even the Connie hitting me anymore. It's the... Do you hear that freaking Reclaimer shooting us? Jesus H, chat. Our shields are, like, down in the front, destroyed, but the front of my ship is red. God dang. God dang indeed. Oh my god, the Reclaimer is still there. It doesn't matter where I fly on these dudes. They're chasing me. They're tracking me and tracing me so hard. The shields are coming back really fast on the Taurus right now, though, boys. I don't remember the shields coming back this fast for us. That is a little bit nuts. Did they buff that too? I know they buffed our HP or whatever, but I feel like the shields are coming back insanely quick. I'm loving that. It feels like I could fly away from these guys and actually, like, watch. Look at the back shields. Look at the shields in the back of my ship, right? My shields are about to go down. My shields are about to go down when this guy's shooting me. I'm going to try to fly away here. They're down already now. Okay, so my shields are completely down on the back of my ship. 1 Mississippi. Oh my god, look at that. Look at them coming back already. Look at that, chat. My shields are already back up. Bro, that's insane. Is that like less than 10 seconds of not getting hit? Or is that 10 seconds of not getting hit? My shields are already back to full? Like, oh my god, they've made it, like, good. I don't know, that I've played a decent amount on live servers, boys, and it doesn't feel like that. Also, I didn't hit the back of the ship at all. God damn. The Reclaimer's nuts, though. The Reclaimer is nuts, though. I'm gonna try to shoot him in the back here, but he's not taking damage. Bro, they have buffed the fuck out of this guy. I said boofed. They have made this guy crazy, no, chat? God damn. God damn. And then there's the C2 behind me. There's the C2 flying behind me and stuff too. Look at this Reclaimer. Remember, easiest way to beat the Reclaimer is to fly under it right here. Fly super close and fly under it. It just glitches out for some reason half the time. Okay, he's dead too. Okay, we need to pick up that silicon though. The silicone, it's silicon, it's not silicone. So we need to find out how useful that is. Also, the C2 has nothing in it, which is like depressing. Look how fast we can kill the C2 though. Holy shit. We've already blown out his back shields. Let's wait a little bit more, get some more bullets charged up here. Start shooting the back again. Ooh, missed a couple shots there. There we go. Absolutely demolished this guy. He had nothing on him. When we checked, he had nothing on him, chat. So let's go ahead and blow up the back to see. God damn it. I'm going to accidentally blow him up. Am I still moving? No, he's moving. So it said there was nothing in the back. Is there anything? No, absolutely empty. Yikes. Okay, what about this Reclaimer here? Also, they still have not fixed the Taurus bug or the Connie bug on those ships, chat, which is fucking abysmal, by the way. The fact that when you go to loot a Taurus, there's no undercarriage. Look at this, chat. If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, look at this. There's no undercarriage of that ship. The entire cargo hold is invisible. It's still not there. You're telling me that it's been that way for like 6 patches. Like, I think it was like 4.1, I'm pretty sure, chat, or something like that, where it broke. You're telling me that's still not in the game. I feel like they... Wait, did they actually rework shields in 4.3.2? It was 8 seconds to come back. Dude, thank you for going back and checking that. W-mans. 134 SCUs of nitrogen. That's pretty good, no? What is that on UEX? Like, what is nitrogen here? Nitrogen. What is nitrogen? What is nitrogen? What is nitrogen? Yikes, that's terrible. That said it was 140, right? So multiply that by 100. That's like what? Maybe 200K for that. So that's not really the most worth it. Okay, so nitrogen isn't crazy. And that's on the public, or that's like the actual servers. That's live. And we're on PTU finding it. So I don't know if the prices have changed for that. But we need to go to the Karak. I think this is the Karak right here. Yeah. We need to go get that silicon. They don't have silicon on live servers, do they? I'm gonna PQRS. They do have silicon. They do have silicon. Okay, yeah, silicon's trash, chat. The fuck? Silicon's garbage. It's 200 per SU. That's terrible. So they have prices for things that I kind of want to pick it up and sell it anyway, though. Because if SC Trade Tools doesn't have it, does that mean it's not on live servers and this is based off some like other thing? I'm confused. The silicon, that's really that was a pretty good one, Wolf. Pick up like 3 boxes. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pick up like 1 or 2, just like something super easy, so I don't have to spend like the entire time just unloading everything. Because at the same time, it is on the PTU, so like there's literally no need for me to, you know, pick up all of this stuff. Okay, let's go check it. Let's go check it. I don't think commodity prices... Wait, I don't think commodity prices were adjusted for 4.3.2. Yeah, I don't think they were at all. But I will say, I've never seen silicon on these missions in the live servers. You know? I've done a bunch of the live servers. Hey, what's up, Metro? How you doing, bro? I've done a bunch of stuff on the live servers. And the thing I will say is I've never seen silicon on the live servers. Right? So that's a little bit weird. That's a little bit weird. The Karak is still probably the worst ship to ever be made for a cargo grid. It's absolutely terrible. I don't know who designed it. I don't know why they designed it that way with the cargo grid, but it's an absolute travesty on what a ship should be. Absolute travesty. I don't know how I got so lucky with that silicon coming right out, chat, but look at this. These boxes, you can't just scroll wheel them down. You like literally cannot. It's the worst, most insanely horribly built ship of all time for cargo. They're supposed to go down in the future. Yeah, but like I'm tired of like, guys, I'm tired of everyone always using the excuse of like they're supposed to do this in this future. They're supposed to do this in the future. They're supposed to do this. Why don't they just do it? Right? When they're selling a ship for real life money and they're selling a ship in the game, how come it just doesn't do what it's supposed to do? The only thing I can understand about some stuff being done in the future is like how the drones on this ship or like exploration not being a thing at all. I mean, who was it that said it recently and I piggybacked off of it like on like 2 streams ago or something? The Karak is the most useless ship in Star Citizen and it has no point. When are they going to release the stuff where the Karak is like actually going to be a ship? Excuse me. Because like right now, it's trash. Doesn't the pilot still not have its guns slaved to the pilot, right? Isn't that the case too, or does it finally have those? Am I dumb? Because it's like you fly around in the Karak, right? And it's just a cargo ship that happens to have a med bed on it, and the cargo is just trash. Like, that's all the ship is. I hate the Karak so much. I hate it so much, too. That was you? Yeah. It was probably you, too, yeah. I don't mind not having pilot guns. Not every ship should be solo flown. Somewhat true. I think every ship should be solo flown now. I don't think the game is ready for the stuff that they want in the future, so they shouldn't release ships that don't have purposes now. If you release a ship and it literally just doesn't matter right now, what's the point of having that ship? Also, my mission glitched and it says I didn't even finish the target, chat. So that's weird. You guys literally saw me kill all 4 of the ships there. So that's weird that the mission just failed. Okay. A rover into them and drop it like bombs? That'd be super fucking cool. I just want to see like the drone things. Like I want to see that. Even if it's not used for like base building, it'd be cool to land a ship and fly a drone around. But still, I mean, it would be useless. Like, we got to just be honest with ourselves a little bit, guys. And we got to look at some of these ships, and we got to start holding CIG to some other, like, accountable things, because it is a little bit weird that the Karak has been in the game for so long, longer than so many other ships. When was it released? When was the Karak released for sale? Star Citizen. The Naval Karak was first available for purchase as a concept November in 2014. So you're telling me it's about to be 11 years, chat. 11 years since it was released as a concept. Because this is what I want to do. I didn't want to do when it came out in the game. I wanted to look at when it was released as a concept. Hey, what's up, Maxim? How you doing, bro? So you're telling me since 2014, they released the idea of a ship, and it has been 11 years. It has been 11 years, chat, and the ship still doesn't have its primary purpose. Why? Like, the people that own the Karak are the people that are so deep into thinking, like, that these updates are going to come out one day where it's just going to make the Karak the best ship ever, and, like, this stuff is just going to come out. And it makes me so sad, chat, because it's, like, it's literally, like, predatory practices of, like, marketing. Like, it's kind of insane. Because it's, like, I'm all for you wanting to buy whatever ship you want, right? Like, if you want to buy the ship, cool, go ahead, like, get the ship. But it's just sad to see, like, it's been 11 years of being told that that ship is going to have a purpose, chat. At what point do you say enough is enough? I'm sorry. At what point do you look at it and say enough is enough? Chat. 11 years is almost half of my entire life. I'm 23. Look at me. Look at me as a human and tell me half of my entire life these people have been told something and it doesn't have a purpose. That's a little wicked. When you put it in perspective of that, if you look at your kids, right? Look at when your kids were 11 years old, and now think that. Oh, yeah, Banu Merchantman. Oh my god. I mean, that's even worse. That's even worse because that ship's not even in the game. You can't even fly that and have a little bit of copium. Also, yeah, tractor beams are way better, chat. Look how fast I'm moving this shit. Look how fast I'm moving this shit. Oh my god. It feels good. It feels arcadey like it used to be. It feels arcadey like it used to be. Do you see how fast I'm moving these boxes? Oh my god, we're so back. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's such a good, like, quality of life change. Badu Merchantman was 2013? No, it wasn't. You're lying, Robert. Was it actually? Like, cause here's the thing, right, guys? Like, I want to be excited for a ship, right? Like when a ship gets announced that it's gonna be coming out, and when a ship gets announced that they're going to be making it and there's sales for it before it's made and before it's out, that would be so cool to be happy for it and stuff, right? But I cannot simply jump on the bandwagon and believe those things when you have the Karak, for example, right? Like it's so hard for me to get excited about a ship when you see that it gets released in a state where so many of the things are just not useful. When you look at the medical ships like the Apollo Triage, the Apollo Medevac, they're cool ships, right? They're awesome. The concept of them is so cool, right? But when you really go do some medical gameplay, it's the shittiest thing ever, bro. It's so boring. Like you go and you fly and you go try to heal someone, you put them on the med cart, you hit one tiny rock, it flips over, you can't heal the guy. Like, what I was scrolling on TikTok and I see a Citizen Spooner freaking TikTok, and he's literally doing that. He took the time out of his day to go be like a medical guy trying out the triage and stuff, and then he goes and he lands it. He goes and he finds the guy that's like hurt. He puts the guy on the medical like cart. He's pulling the medical cart, and then the cart flips over and he can't even access the guy anymore, and the cart can't be flipped back over unless you have a tractor beam. And it's like, that's medical gameplay for you. Like, it's kind of crazy. Atlas isn't a requirement for cargo anymore? Yeah, I know, Metro. But I will say, after using the Atlas, bro, can you really not do cargo without the Atlas? The Atlas is probably, like, one of the best ships in the game. Human food bars. That's freaky. Yeah, that's terrible. Oh my god. 195 AUBC per SU. It's actually worse than it is on live servers. Live servers said 205, and you can't sell it. I'm pressing max on it, and I can't sell it. Oh, sellable cargo's here now. I'm confused. I guess, well, they're in demand. If they didn't buy it, it wouldn't show this or the max button. Yeah, this is the buy tab. Like, this is to buy it. But, like, the thing that I'm seeing is, like... I don't know. What's some stuff here? You're the pig envelopes. What the hell? Dolivine, Aphorite, Lumina Gift, Hadanite, Helium. Helium, how much is Helium? 214 per SCU. Quantanium is 21k. Like, bring back Quantanium, bro. Why don't we get Quantanium for missions anymore, too? That's so stupid. Construction materials is 2,000 per SCU. Gold is 5.8k. Okay. Maize is 181k. Atlassium? What is Atlassium, chat? You get 68,000 per SCU. Terranite is 9.2k. Iron's 360. Agricium's 2.2. Agricium's not that bad, chat. If you have 100 SCU, it's 22k. Oh, no, that's actually pretty bad. Tungsten, Janelite, tin. There's nothing crazy here. Weave legs is 18k per SCU, chat. 18k per SCU. Slam is 15. Diamonds, ammonium, argon, carbon. Corundum. Corundum's 350. Okay, so everything looks pretty normal. Excuse me. Bexlite 6.2. Bioplastic is 6,000. Nothing too crazy here. Do they say Medgel? Do they sell Medgel? No, you can't sell Medgel here, I don't think. Okay, yeah, I did not see Medgel the entire time, chat. Did you guys? I did not see Medgel. I don't think they buy Medgel here at Grimhex, which is really sad to see. I wanted to see if Medgel was here. Yeah, I don't see it. Terrible. Terrible. That kind of blows. Like, Medgel's what? Just going to be sold player to player? And, like, players buy it? You trading? I was just looking at what you could sell there. Shadow, just because I wanted to see what kind of commodities we're selling for stuff. We have to go check some more Vaughn missions here now in a second. Those Vaughn missions were terrible, boys. Like, what? We did 2 missions. The first one had no cargo on it whatsoever. Second mission, we go to it. And we find 400 SCUs of garbage. It's a little bit wasteful. Medgel is from the medical place, but like, you can't. Can you sell Medgel anywhere? Does anyone know about places you can sell that or no? Well, so Shadow. Let me reiterate everything that's happened. Okay, so on live servers right now, that is patch 4.3.1. On the PTU, we're on 4.3.2. Okay, everyone understand that? We're on the next patch on the PTU right now, right? We're live on the PTU, or we're on the PTU. We're not on live servers. Now, Vaughn missions are on the PTU, yes. But last PTU, so for 4.3.1, the patch that's currently live right now, the PTU for that patch, so last PTU, had Vaughn missions as well. So Vaughn missions were in the game, and then they released patch 4.3.1, the one we have right now, and Vaughn missions were not in the game. So I think that there's got to be a bug that's disabling Vaughn missions from being able to be spawned on live servers, and I just don't think CIG is addressing it or something. Because I don't think that CIG is purposely doing it, because every time I've done the Vaughn missions, when I did the Vaughn missions last patch, like last PTU, we did 11 Vaughn missions and only found 1 mission with over $1 million on it. Yeah, I know your brain got fried. Yeah, I know. It's hard to explain. So we currently, on live servers are on patch 4.3.1. That versions of the PTU, 4.3.1's version of the PTU, so before that patch came out, had Vaughn missions, but the actual version now does not have any Vaughn missions. So what I'm saying is, we've already seen, like, this version having this. I'm so sorry. The PTU we're playing right now, the PTU that we are playing right now for the next patch has Vaughn missions in it. But that does not mean Vaughn missions will be released with the patch. But I don't think it's due to CIG not wanting Vaughn missions in the game, because the Vaughn missions don't pay good anyway. Why would they purposely withhold the missions from being in the game if they're bad? The only way I could see these missions being withheld from the game is because there could be a bug also associated with the things. But why would they have a bug and they're allowing it to be played on the PTU but not the live servers, right? So then you could kind of count out the bug thing as well. So I think there's just like some weird bug that's not allowing them to be in the game. Yeah, Nokia, which sucks, because then when you look at it, right, Nokia, it's like if you ever want to make money in Star Citizen, then the only thing you're supposed to do is play the new missions that they release that are good for the time being, and then it changes every patch or something, right? Instead of making it to where, like, you could just get good loot at a random number generator, like some RNG thing on Vaughn missions, which I think should always be in the game. It creates some sort of at least feel of an economy that there's drugs and other things in the game that are actually worth it. I think something that Star Citizen has lost a lot of its spark with, especially in my opinion, is that it just doesn't feel like the game cargo matters. It just doesn't feel like anywhere you go, there's cargo in the game that actually means something. There's two ships over there, a reclaimer and a refueling ship. I don't know what that's about. But boys, this Vaughn mission looks fucking insane. This is going to be our Vaughn mission of all Vaughn missions, guys. We have a C2, we have a Karak, and we have another C2. So if we're gonna find out if there's any loot on any of these missions, now is the time. Okay, this is gonna be it. Where's the risk reward balance? That's what I'm saying, Johnny Cool. They need to bring it back, because the reason that these missions are better is because there's actual risk and reward. Now, if you look at the current #1 probably money grind in Star Citizen right now for risk/reward, if you go to offers and you go to mercenary, you could do the 151k combat gauntlet scenario 6 missions and make literally almost 2 million AUEC an hour. Okay? And the only risk is that you're PvEing against a Taurus and 2 Gladiuses. That's all you have to do. You have to fly there and you have to kill those ships, and you can do it on repeat, on repeat, on repeat. But guess what? There's no player bounties coming after you. There's almost zero chance that a player could ever find you out there because of where the missions spawn. You're never going to get killed. You're in the safety of an area that if someone kills you, they're going to get a crime stat. So most people are not going to want to do it. Whereas when you do Vaughn missions, the risk is that you will get hunted by players. You'll have a crime stat on you. You're doing missions against ships that can very much kill you because they're bigger ships. And like I said, yeah, the players can kill you. So the reward should be matching that, right? If you can make, think about it this way, chat. If you could do a mission that gives you 150k, where all you have to do is blow up 3 little ships and there's barely any risk, and you can make 1.5 million an hour, then a mission with a lot of risk should pay you more than 1.5 million an hour, right? It's the same kind of thing as people saying a ship like the Reclaimer should pay more than a ship like the Vulture. You're paying more for the entry to get this more expensive ship. It should pay you more. You shouldn't be able to make the same amount of money in a small little ship that costs 20 times less, right? So that's what I'm saying. Is exactly, right, Brent? Like, bounty hunters would pop up and they would kill you while you're doing these missions and stuff. So that's what I'm saying, right? Like, there should be some risk reward stuff. It shouldn't be that I scan a ship in this mission and it's empty. Why is there no cargo? You're telling me a ship that has 700 SCU basically of cargo space happened to spawn none. It didn't spawn 50 SUs. It didn't spawn 100 SUs. It didn't spawn 10. It didn't spawn 1. It rolled out of a 700 chance, a 0 out of 700. And then you go look over here and you see nitrogen. Let's go look at that real quick, chat. What is nitrogen again? Nitrogen is oh yeah, we looked at it already. Oh. 1500 per SU. You're telling me if we bust this into the calculator, if we could sell it for 1585 perfect price. If we could sell it for the perfect price for all what? 140 SUs, right? Wasn't it? So no, 113 SUs. 113 SUs. You're getting 180k. So you're telling me the risk to reward of doing this mission, of doing this, is 200k? Well, you do also actually get the payout of 118k. So that's not terrible, I guess, right? I guess you're making 400k almost. It's not terrible, but you're putting your life on the line. You're putting your life on the line. And remember, that's a good haul, chat. Because right now they've nerfed it. So let's see. What do we have here? We have another 4 SCUs of Medgel. Revenant Tree Pollen spawned. Whoa, Revenant Tree Pollen. That's ass. I remember. Yep, that's ass. Yep, I just checked it. Chat, on the... Fuck. Hold up. Wait, we could actually do some science here. We could do some research here, chat. Hold up. When we were in Grimhex, I was checking the prices of everything. Revenant Tree Pollen was there. We could check it and not have to wait. Janelite, Revenant, oh, come on. I know it was down here. I know it was down here. Revenant Tree Pollen. Revenant Tree Pollen was right there, chat. Hold up. Wait a second. Wait for it. 279 per SCU. Cheaper than... Oh, wait. Grimhex. Yeah, 279. So it's 279 per SCU of Revenant Tree Pollen. You're telling me that we're risking our life for 151 of that. 151 times 279. Chat, that's 42,000 AUEC. That's it. Helium? I mean, that didn't even sell for a lot either. You're telling me out of a Karak and 2 like C2s, we found 300k? I mean, that's somewhat decent, but when you think of in terms of how much like work you have to do for that. What are these missions? I know there's some new ones like these, but what is the Kill Frontier Fighters leader Amelia Boyd for $2 million? Wait, this is... You used to find drugs, Mr. Johnny. You could find like 1 mil to 2 mil of drugs. Whoa. It's on now. Time to deliver a headshot to the Frontier Fighters once and for all. Got word their leader, Amelia Boyd, is currently leading a Polaris and a squad of escort ships to hit targets across the system. Local forces are scrambling to stop the attacks, and the CFP has put out a call for help. The council has greenlit Amelia Boyd and has authorized any available headhunters to join the fray. Why is it read out that I can't locate and kill the Polaris? I mean, chat. Do you think maybe you could pull up to that mission and jump on a bike and get into the thing and then kill him? That's kind of cool. Wait, so there's priority headhunter missions now? Whoa, wait, chat. Priority headhunter missions. And yeah, Loki, not even scrap is spawning. It's in Pyro. That one was in Hurston. Wait a second. Rescue and recovery operation. Wait. Last checked in around half stack on Yella after sending this... Frontier Fighters want to know if Hobbs is okay, but also want to make sure that the datapad acquired safely. Wait a second. These might be some good money method missions, chat. These might be some good money method missions. Remember, I'm not getting actual good missions because I do have a crime stat, so I'm only going to get, like, headhunter missions and stuff like that. We have no good risky salvage jobs. Getting the goods back. Cargo retrieval? Your orbital laser platform is owned by Hathor and delivered to the freight. Yeah. So we just get medical supplies. That's trash. DCSR2? Yeah, that's not even good. Okay, yeah. So none of those missions are good. Okay, so we could just attempt a couple more Vaughn missions and see what's spawning in here. We can go see. Okay, let's go check. Won't the PDC kill you if you're on a bike? That's actually a good point. They might. I do know that regular turrets don't shoot at bikes. I don't know if PDCs shoot at bikes. Does anyone know, chat? That's a good question, Guns. Thanks for your new player guides, by the way. As someone who just started yesterday, they have been super useful. Holy shit, Captain Bell, you just started yesterday? Well, W Mans, dude, congratulations on starting Star Citizen. It can be a very, very steep learning curve. I recommend, if you have any questions, to ask us in the chat, to ask my Discord if you want to join that, ask the people there, ask me, or look up things on Google. There's a lot of stuff that you could look up. If you don't know a keybind for something, look it up. Also, type in all chat, bro. I would highly recommend typing the global chat if there's any questions you have. A lot of people will be able to help you out there too. But yeah, Mello, it's a very fun game, but if you do not ask questions, you will get very lost. That's, I think, one of my number one tips I could give you. Don't be afraid to just ask some questions, bro. Like, you'll be surprised with, if you ask something, how fast someone just will respond with, like, the keybind that you need to press or something. So if you're ever lost, remember, asking questions will help you a lot, and it'll make it a little bit less flustering and crazy, and it'll make your playability way more fun, bro. It'll make you, not playability, it'll make your playtime way more fun. You'll have a lot more fun when you realize you don't have to stress out about that kind of stuff. There's a hammerhead on this mission, chat. Hell no. Hell no. They brought hammerheads back for the 118k Vaughn missions? Hell no. They brought hammerheads back? Yo, Shadow, you still in the chat, bro? I'm scared. Are you scared? I'm scared. Hell no. Alt F4 fixes everything. Okay, Mellow. Brent is actually not lying to you. If you have a bug for some reason, like you can't get in your ship, or your inventory isn't working or stuff like that, Alt F4 the game and load back in, it will actually fix it like 80% of the time, dude. It's not even joking. It's the only game where closing it helps. It's so weird, bro. Trust me. Pretty sure PDCs shoot bikes now. Okay, shiz. That's kind of like really crazy. Okay, guys, it looks like Vaughn mission's new loot pools are helium and revenant tree pollen. Now, questions. What weapons are best for the C1? Go to Urkel.games and like switch them out and like see which ones do the best amount of DPS, but probably any attritions. Whatever the biggest attritions that you can fit on it, Rev, is what I would recommend. Question, guys. Do you think like Revenant Tree Pollen sells for 279 in SCU? Helium sells for like 500 in SCU? Do you guys think that the prices will change when the new server drops? Like when live drops, do you guys think it's going to change from what the PTU prices are? They don't do that too often, right? Usually whatever the prices are in the PTU is what it sells for in the live, right? Lo never thought kill yourself and Alt F4 would be actual viable things. Isn't it a crazy day, Hunter? Attrition 4s? Yeah, that's probably the best. Okay, so... Chat, I'm sorry, but you guys are noticing this too, right? The new loot pool for the Vaughn missions is spawn loot that is so dog shit you don't want to take the time to load it onto your ship, because you would have to use a cargo ship that has like 400 or 500 SCUs of space on it. And then after you load it onto your ship, it sells for less than like 150k. That's a little weird that they've changed it to be that bad. I will say though, guys, the Vaughn missions are spawning. You know, at least we're doing the missions. Like, at least we're pulling up to them. But like, that's a little weird though. Like, that's so weird. Why would they like change the loot pool and just make it so bad? Like, at that point, just call it a nerf. Just say that you don't want anyone to do these missions anymore, bro. Like, I guess it might even be better that they're not in the game right now than what we currently are seeing, because that's just abysmal. Dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine just like doing those missions like unironically? And it's just like the only way you could do any of those things, sorry my eyes itch, is if you're just into like role-playing chat. There are a lot of people out there though that don't care about like what a mission pays, and knowing that like they don't care about making money in the game. They just want to do whatever's fun to them, and that's all cool, right? But like, I don't think that's the majority of the player base. I think the majority of the player base wants to buy a new ship every time a new ship releases or something, you know? Videos in global helped me a lot. Exactly, Hunter. Yeah, like global chat I think is the #1 thing that helped me learn, and then the chat. Like anytime I've had a question, you guys have been able to help me out too. So that's what, like, that's probably the best thing about being in the stream as well, right? It's not 55 of you guys just watching the stream. It's 55 of us bouncing our heads off each other, like actually figuring things out, having smart conversations, like literally learning new things to the game together. It's actually really cool when you think about it that way too, instead of just being like, what? It's like, it's so much better than just watching a YouTube video. I don't mind a little roleplay, but not in Star Citizen. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. This is why this guy's got kids, chat. This guy liked roleplay a little too much. And now he's got a family of 4. I'm just... Sorry, is that a funny one or was that bad? Okay, I love you, bro. I was more lucky I had you. W Nokia. And I have you now. That was so cute, bro. That was awesome. That was such a nice message. Global is irreplaceable, but also Discord, VC, running stuff with people. That's very true. Metro, you are 100% correct on there. The other probably... shit. I don't want to say the best way to do it is this and then change it every 2 seconds, but damn, you did just bring up the biggest point. I completely forgot about Discord. Discord is like a better version of all of those, right? Like playing with someone that's been playing the game for a while, and you're just able to ask a question while you're playing with them, and they just answer it because they're in voice chat with you. Like, literally. That's good. Okay. Started about a week ago, beginning into dogfights, trying to get used to combat. Just wondering if there's any way to tell what the ship I'm looking at, or do I just need to visually identify? Like on the display, does it read out loud the targeted ship is, or am I just due to learn differences by shape and size? Most likely, sorry, astrology, my bad. It used to tell you what the ships were. It used to, like, when you would scan them, it would say like C2 or A2 or whatever. Sadly, it doesn't anymore. The #1 way to scan it, or to do it, is to scan it. If you press V on your keyboard and you're within like super close to it, you can scan it and find out what's like on the ship, everything. But you can see right here, I'm 4.8 kilometers away. I just scanned the ship, and you can see that like it scans the ship right here. Now, the weird thing is that is a Caterpillar. That is not an Aegis Vanguard hoplite dropship, right? Like, obviously, that's incorrect. So I am 5 kilometers away. I scanned it, and it told me a completely wrong ship. There are other ships here, so I think it was just, like, scanning the one that's, like, a little bit to the side of it. Because watch this. Look, this is a Karak that I'm on right now, so let me scan this one. Yeah, it's just glitched. It's just glitched from far away. So I would say you most likely will probably just need to realize what all this stuff is. Honestly... it doesn't really matter too much most of the time, Astrology, unless, like, you know, you're a small fighter and you're seeing like a very big ship and you're like, oh, I could take that, and then you fly up to it and you realize, oh, the ship isn't just microscopic over there, it's actually 10 times bigger than my ship. That would be pretty bad. But yeah, I think just learning the ships would be fun. I think one of the #1 ways to do that is to just run certain missions, like the ones I'm doing right here. Run bounty missions, run combat scenario missions, like those kind of things. Like, really, if you just grind bounty missions out, you'll not only learn how to fly your ship just by practicing, but you'll see what other ships look like as well. You'll do low-risk missions, and you'll see that there's smaller ships, and you'll say, okay, I know what that ship is because I fought it before in my low-risk missions. I know that that ship is a low-risk target, right? You know it's a smaller, easier ship to kill. Then when you go to your medium-risk missions, you're seeing the ships like the one that is in front of me right here, this hoplite thing, if I hide my camera, this one right here on the right side of my screen. And so as you progress through those bounty hunter missions, not only are you going to become a better pilot, but you're also going to understand what other ships are and how dangerous they could be to you and how easily they are for you to kill them as well. I think that's a pretty good thing, and you'll be grinding rep at the time as well, making money in the game too. So, yeah, I think that's a really great way to do it. Damn, I felt like there was actual good advice right there, chat. Damn. That felt good to say that advice. So now when I'm super close to the ship, you can see I'm 605 meters away, and I scanned him by pressing V and then holding left click. You can see that it is the Drake Caterpillar right there, so I am able to see it now. Oh my god, chat, he's empty. A whole ass Drake Caterpillar, chat. In a mission where you're primarily supposed to get cargo from these missions. And it's empty. Oh, brother, what have they done to you, Vaughn? Papa Dom's, the PTU is alright, bro, but Vaughn missions are garbage. Like, they've changed the loot pools, chat. You're getting either empty ships or you're getting silicon and helium. That's like the 5th time we've seen silicon and helium or medgel. And then what was the other one? Nitrogen? So you're getting these resources, but I will say that's different than what the loot pool was last time. I have not prayed to him yet, true, though. Maybe I need to do that. But guys, the loot pool is different. Are they going to release a new event? Wait, let's think here, chat. If we're only getting silicon and helium, are they going to release an event where that stuff matters, maybe? Why would they change it? Out of all resources... Wait. Guys. Put your thinking caps on. Put your thinking caps on. It's worth that much to buy it, Simi, but you can't sell medgel anywhere, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can't sell the medgel anywhere. Like, I don't think you can, like, sell it. So it's like there's literally nothing of, like, I think you just buy it. Let me make sure. Yeah, medgel, there's no prices yet or anything, any of that. But I don't think you can sell it anywhere. Okay, so... Wait, chat. There might be something about building hunter. Yeah, because, wait, let's put our thinking caps on. Everyone think real quick. Now, why would Vaughn missions... Look, yeah, these are the cheapest commodities, right, Smokey? So why would they change Vaughn missions that used to be the highest paying things into the cheapest resources that no one's ever used before? Well, because maybe they want us to get these resources because they're useless and they don't have any other implications in the game. Remember, you used to be able to get copper, corundum, all those things on Vaughn missions. Look, hear me out here, chat. You would get those kind of things from these missions when the, like, supply or die thing was out, and you could just run these missions and do it really easily, and then they saw that. And when that event was live, they nerfed Vaughn missions so you couldn't get those anymore. So, what I might be thinking is, the one thing that has been consistent in all of Vaughn missions since the dawn of time, since Vaughn missions were released, since since ERTs were a thing, since VHRTs were a thing, what is the one commodity that you would see every time, without fail, no matter what you were doing when you were grinding Vaughn missions? Does anyone know the number one commodity that when you saw it, it would fuck up your entire day? Iron. You would see iron. Scrap also sometimes, Smokey, but not always scrap because they made it better so that you can do it. Iron. You would find iron, and what would it do? Nothing. It was useless. You would find so much iron, and you wouldn't sell it because it didn't sell for anything. So why all of a sudden have they taken the number one source of iron out of the game? Hold up, chat. Now you're thinking I'm cooking, huh? Why would they take iron out of this? Guys, you used to do these missions, and you would see, if it was like a bad mission, you would get 300 or 400 SCUs of iron. I'm not even fucking with you. You would see 300-400 SCUs of iron. The other ship would have 100 or 200 SCUs of it too, right? So why would they take that out of the game? Unless they were planning to actually do something with iron. They want you to mine iron. They want you to get iron. They want you to find iron. But if it's in these Vaughn missions, it would be too easy. Then everybody would just be doing Vaughn missions, and they don't want everybody to be doing Vaughn missions. They want everybody to mine. Or they want everybody to do a new event that has iron or something. I wonder, CG. Let's see. It's all about medgel stations and missing headhunters. Exact revenge. Hunt down intel op. Locate lost headhunter and intel. Kill and collect. Rescue and recovery operation. But the things that we have to rescue when we were doing the other missions, the other missions that it was saying was it was like we had to get like the same shitty materials and stuff. So I don't know. Chat. It does make you wonder a little bit, no? I don't want to sound like a complete schizo, but when you look at it, why would they take iron out of the game? Vaughn missions have had iron in them since day one. Since the first time ever doing Vaughn missions, it had iron in them. And no one liked seeing iron because it would ruin your entire day. But now all of a sudden they're not in the game anymore? Chat, how come when I figured that out, how come when I started thinking hard, my quantum drive doesn't work anymore and I can't quantum jump anywhere? BlackRock, chat. CIG's actually trying to stunt what I'm doing. Look at this. Oh wait, no, it's because I'm in altitude. Never mind. My bad, chat. My bad. It's because I'm in like the gravity of the planet. My bad. I forgot I was in like just space. Now I sound like a tinfoil hat fucking idiot, chat. Like because of salvage changes, they're working on the economy. You will eventually get iron from salvage. That's why they think exactly, Mike. See, because they're focusing on salvage. They're focusing on salvage. They're focusing on new events. They're focusing on potential base building in the future. They're actually doing those changes. And look, I get a problem. The first thing I do is blame CIG. I mean, I was obviously joking about it. Like I wasn't actually meaning they were nerfing my game or something. But yeah. The Rev. You have to go to bounty hunting missions, and you have to do about like 100 and like 100 missions of bounty hunting missions to unlock like VHRTs, and then you have to do an additional like 100 or something to unlock ERTs. I'm not even fucking with you, bro. You have to do hours and hours and hours and hours of reputation grinding. Now you were serious? Own it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Methamphetamine, sir. They said they nerfed the cargo drops from ships because they were focused on balancing the economy and proper mission rewards. But the thing is iron isn't a nerf, Mike. They've completely made it to where there's nothing inside of these ships. So now it's confusing. Now it's confusing, right? The thing is, though, right, is like if they want us to just get paid by the mission and like that's the entire reason of doing the mission and not like cargo that we find on these ships, like why even put cargo on these ships? Excuse me. Like why even have like stuff on them? Yeah, my nose. Oh, I turned off my camera. I didn't mute my mic. My bad, boys. Wrong one. Nothing wrong with schizos, says a voice in my head. We could only hope for a base building update at CitizenCon. Could you imagine? Bro, is this the nerf you're talking about, Mike? Is this the nerf you're talking about, Mike? We have found the majority of the ships that we've looked at and checked for these missions have had nothing. No, yeah, no. Oh my God, the gold nerf was terrible, brother. Like, they took it away from every single mission that had it, Mike. But the thing is like, how can they do that in their right mind? Okay, let me go see actually real quick about like one of these missions. I mean, this is the mission that's like far away at like Hurston, right? Yeah, I don't want to go to Hurston to go do that. And I feel like this is like a mission that you probably do with like multiple people or something. I kind of want to see. Killing of them is great. Ripple is killing. Drake is black. They usually patrol with several large craft. I mean, I'm going to go check out this one, this 71k mission. This feels like it could do something, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if we're fighting a Cutlass Black and they're large groups of stuff, what if they could spawn stuff on them? What if they got like little stuff on them that we have to kill for the headhunters?
Thanks for picking up the slack.
Torps still one-shot bounty contracts? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. Pretty sure. The Reclaimers spawn for Vaughn, or did they remove them so you can't steal? There was a Reclaimer right there, Taco Pirate. Yeah, you can still do it. Yeah. You can still pull up on a bike, shoot the thing, and then steal the Reclaimer and use it that way.
What the hell's the matter?
Which, Salvage is actually good again, I'll do a video on that. Fuck it. If Salvage is actually good again, I'll do a video on stealing a reclaimer and doing all that. That'd be really fun to do. Okay, debris field above Daymar, rescue and recovery operation. This is pretty terrible. Assistance and seize data pad. Let's close the loop. Are any of these missions gonna spawn like actual loot on them, or are they all just trash? Like, this just sounds so bad. Like, we barely have any bit zeros, guys, too. Like, bit zeros missions. It's all headhunters. And Vaughn. Show them who's boss. Yeah, none of those are good. We could just do salvage, chat. Should we go test RMC? Should we go test RMC now? I know a couple of you guys probably have already. Let's go test RMC. We've tested Vaughn. Vaughn's dog shit. Bounties still need to pay more? Bro, bounties need to pay way more. Because it's like, imagine just doing like, if you do, let's say 20 bounty missions. If you sit there and you're like, I'm going to go play Star Citizen today, and you grind 20 bounty missions, right? Think of how taxing that is on your mental, right? You're flying over to one spot, blowing a ship up. Like, it gets a little brain numbing after a while, right? Like, you're just blowing up this ship. You're going here, then blowing up this ship. You're just flying and quantum jumping. Maybe it's a little bit more fun than, like, salvage and stuff because, you know, you have a movie on the side and you're actually, like, fighting and everything. So it's still a fun mission, right? But imagine you're doing all of that and your reward is 800K. Okay? Can you actually tell me in your head right now that you would want to do bounty hunting missions, those high-risk targets, the missions that pay 42K, you're telling me you go run 20 of them right now for 800K. None of you are doing that. If I told you guys go do that, none of you are doing that. No one's going to go waste over an hour of their day farming some bounty missions for 800K, bro. I'm still making tutorial videos on doing it, though, and releasing a video because some people might want to do it, but, like, the majority of people I don't think really want to do that. I do. Yeah, but, like, Nano, like, do you really? Sag. Never mind, guys. Maybe I'm tripping. No, but I feel like the majority of people don't want to go do that, you know? What to bet? No, okay, never mind. Maybe you guys all do want to do that. You risk your life sort of compared to moving cargo or scraping? Yeah, so it is, like, way more risky. Exactly what you're saying, Hunter. So it's like, it should pay more. It should be more. You being in a ship and fighting, even if the ships are smaller or whatever, you're putting your life on the line compared to salvage when you're not. Yeah, so 100% agree. Don't give me a 54K mission. I take a medium fighter, and now I have a caterpillar as my main target. Bro, for real. For real. You're telling me that we're going to get some 55K, even if you're in a big ship. You're telling me I'm risking my life fighting a caterpillar for some 55... Wait, no. The caterpillar spawned on the 42K missions. You tell me I'm risking my life fighting a caterpillar and 4 of his guards for 42 grand? Chat. Bro, you go on foot on a you go on foot for a clear sight of contraband mission or whatever they're called for 60K or whatever it is. You're going to these bunker missions for 50, 60K. Less risk, bro. You got a gun on your hip. You got med pins. You can set your spawn right there to where you can respawn if you die. Bro. And you're telling me that you're going to get paid more for doing that than fighting a caterpillar and 4 other guards as ships? Oh, hell no. Bro, it's nuts. Like, I just don't understand what the, like, balancing is on their stuff. You could go and do those missions just as fast, if not faster. You can put a ton of gold in that cow. That's what I'm saying, Mike. Mike is fucking hilarious. Mike wants his fucking gold, chat. Mike wants his gold no matter what. It doesn't matter about drugs. It doesn't matter about any of that. Mike does not care about any of those other things. The only thing Mike wants in Star Citizen is his SCUs of gold. Chat. I'm not gonna salvage right now, actually. I don't... It wiped my vulture? What the fuck? It wiped my vulture, chat.
Please visit us again.
On the most recent patch. Does anybody have a vulture? Does anyone have a vulture? I can... But I can't even borrow a vulture because it's going to count as stolen cargo unless they're in my party. Does anyone have the PTU installed or no? Shit, boys, we might be up to just doing other missions today then. Never mind. Mike is gold member? He is. I do, but working? Sag. Yeah, probably no one then has the PTU with the vulture ready to go or whatever. Just buy another, it's the PTU. Brother, I don't want to fly to Loreville. I don't want to fly to Loreville. Like, that's like, for me to test Salvage is like, is it worth it for me to fly to Loreville and waste the time out of it? I mean, I'm down if you guys want me to. Fuck it, let's do it then. Let's go. You're good, Metro. It's so funny. I'm like asking if anyone has a vulture I can borrow, and everyone's like, yeah, I have a vulture, but I can't let you borrow it right now. I'm like, why are you answering? Why did all y'all answer? You guys are funny, man. You guys are funny. You guys are subtle flexers, man. You're just trying to flex you guys got a vulture. It's whatever, man. It's whatever. I can't believe mine died on the PT. Oh, these guys are doing reclaimer stuff. Chat, should we fucking ram into him and kill him? Should we ruin this guy's day on the PTU? No, I missed. Chat. No one will ever know if I was fully trying or not. Yeah, take off work for me. No, I'm just kidding, CJ. No, that was funny. Okay, let's go buy a vulture, chat. Let's go buy a vulture. Game feels very smooth, though. I mean, it always does in the PTU. The PTU is like an unrealistic, like, expectation. Well, also, we haven't got anywhere that's too crazy. Guys, every single time we go to a city on Pyro, like, we fly to some, like, random fucking village on Pyro, Shadowfall, like, any of those places, we go to Checkmate Station. Bro, the FPS, you guys saw it yesterday, drops to 13 FPS. I'll literally go into my hangar somewhere, like an asteroid base hangar, and I'll get up to 90 to 100 FPS. The most beautiful of the games ever looked. You fly to a city and you get 13. Like, oh my god, bro. It's so bad. How do we know if a player is a bot? A player or a bot? I have a bounty hunter mission called Pro Tim Suspect. Chad Bane, that's a real life player then. NPCs have spaces in their name. Players cannot have spaces in their name. And if it's like a name that you think is like a thing, then yeah. And also if it's the 151k bounty missions, then it's a player. Is the vulture better? The vultures apparently have been buffed, is what I've heard from everyone. Get wrecked, this guy. Love Vaughn, dude. We never wait, we answer because we like to answer you. You get mad when we don't answer. I think no one answering is better than someone telling me they got. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm Fruit punch vote today, chat. Fruit punch vote today. W. So I'm just wondering why Vaughn is like actually bad though. Like, what missions are we gonna do? I obviously have a crime stat now, so I can't fucking test it. But, like, what missions are we going to be doing in this patch to make a bunch of money? I wonder. It's like... Do you guys think they're going to remove the cargo? The missions that we've been doing in the raft? Do you guys think they're going to remove them? Vulture, but no, you can't borrow it? Yeah, that would be worse, too. Do you guys think they're going to remove the red line or whatever it is, the cargo missions that pay 117k that you do in the raft? Those are already gone on live? Wait, they're gone on live? Was that the new patch today? They're gone? I'm telling you, chat. Shit, do I have actual aura in Star Citizen, chat? Because, like, I didn't want to believe that, like, those missions were getting griefed and stuff. But, like, Smokey Sampson said, like, it was rare that he got griefed when he was doing those missions. The other guy in my chat said he'd never been griefed when he was doing those missions. I make a video about him. GrieferNet decides to just, like, hound in those locations. Those other people just start doing those. Like, people started griefing the fuck out of those locations, and then they nerf it, like, they remove it from the game a week later. There's no way they actually, like, did it. Well, there was a new patch this morning, too, guns. Nah, there's no way. I will see. If they get, like, shit, do I? I don't, like, want to sound cocky like a dick, but damn. I feel like something new is coming with 4.3.2 that would be announced at SitCon. Yeah, there's gotta be, right? There's gotta be something, because, like, the way that Star Citizen used to be is that it wasn't just completely new missions were the meta, right? We did Vaughn missions for, like, a full-on fucking, like, almost a year, where they were actually a good money method and they were useful to do, right? But then, nowadays what you have is they release new missions that pay absurd amounts of cash, and then everybody does them because it's like that's their way of like testing to see if a mission is like it works or something, I guess, is like make it pay a bunch of money. And then me and the other YouTubers will make methods on or like videos on how to do the missions, and then people will do the missions and then they'll know if they work or not, and then they nerf them to back to like where they should be. So it's like new mission comes out, every other mission's down here, new mission comes out, it pays this much. Find out if the mission's good and like people like it and everything, then nerf it all the way down here, right? And then they release a new one, and then they stack it up so that there's like all these new missions that they all pay dog shit, and then only the new mission pays good because they nerfed the one before it, or they straight up remove it from the game. It's like a kind of weird thing. I hope it's Nyx. There's no way they're gonna announce a new planet. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think CitizenCon will have to announce to bring like more good publicity to the game? You guys have seen, like, there's only been bad publicity for Star Citizen as of late. Like, big YouTubers, big people are talking so bad about it and stuff, saying like it's getting like unfun and it's just like all these things are happening. There's no way Nyx actually comes though, right? Like, there's no way. Yeah, but but like, I don't believe it until I see it. Because like, I mean, I talked so badly on like base building, and like that's supposed to be soon, but I still feel like it's not going to be soon. And I feel like Nyx is the same way. Like we look at Pyro and it's like Pyro is still new. Like, let's think of it in terms of like everything, right? Like Pyro just came out, right? It's been less than a year since Pyro's been out. And are they really going to release a new area this soon? Because in order for that area to be good for us, it's going to have stuff that we want to do there. It's going to have pretty areas. It's going to have buildings. It's going to have missions. It's going to have like reasons to go there, right? And then when there's reasons to go there, it's going to make it to where there probably shouldn't be reasons to go to other planets unless they make it worth it to go to those planets also, right? Like, the thing is now that I look at it, I did think Stanton was going to be obsolete after they released that new thing, but no, still people go to Stanton and that, but Pyro is pretty obsolete, chat. Vandal raids and Nyx, that'd be pretty cool. Like, Pyro is a little obsolete. Can we kind of agree on that? Like, what is there to do in Pyro that's like crazy fun and enjoyable besides executive hangars? You really think Nyx by the end of the year? Really? That's what I'm saying, right, Nokia? I feel like more has been released, but at the same time, they're making weird changes and like they're going like a different route. Also, guys, I cannot contact the ATC. Come on. Executive hangars and Rook is camping. Lol. Yeah. Speaking of which, I feel like I should do a stream on that. So can somebody give me a little like help on why the executive hangars? You know, I might just go land in this guy's fucking hangar, chat. It's not giving me a hangar. I'm just gonna land in this guy's hangar and it's gonna just fucking abandon me. Yeah, look, there's a guy there. It's gonna. Oh wait, I just realized, chat. I have a crime stat. I didn't make it in. I have a crime stat. I can't go shopping here. Security alerted my crime stat. Okay, let's reposition me. I was like, bro, if it's not going to give me a hanger, I'm just going to reposition myself. That's why it's not giving me a hanger. I have a crime stat. Yikes, chat. We might have to, if it's repositioning us like this, we might have to Alt F4, because look at it. It's like, Yeah, that's weird. Maybe it needs iron and helium and silicon. That'd be fun. Could you imagine? Do you have your hangers? Okay. Oh, shit. My bad, boys. My bad. So, like, why is that executive hanger at Ruin, like, the best? You said it's because there are different teams working on different things. Oh, no, you're talking about Star Citizen as a whole. Simultaneously, I think we'll get Nix while engineering is in tech preview. Then the current system will get updated throughout the next year. True. I feel like that's a pretty good statement. I feel like I believe in that. Guys, what? Okay, so I've been seeing this morphologist guy a lot more. I don't know why he's been popping up on my shit way more. But, like, he got a lot of hate for his, like, most recent video. Like, a lot of hate. And people were saying he was out of touch. I kind of want to hear,
which has been...
I kind of want to watch this on stream. Could we watch this video real quick? I kind of want to check. I at least want to, like, skim through it, maybe, chat. Maybe we don't watch the whole thing, but we skim through it. Algorithm-based, true, but, like...
to go in to watch a presentation for
Star
like, Citizen's yearly event, CitizenCon.
I want to hear some of this shit. Before this has the most referrals in the game.
This year we're getting something called CitizenCon Direct, which is going to be a
That's kind of nuts.
2-hour live stream that happens at 1900 UTC on this 11th of October, which I will be staying up to cover on my YouTube. But before that happened,
let me hear some shit.
If they have some exciting things to share. And I've got some hopes for what we might see, especially considering that, well, they've made
he said, like, he was getting a bunch of hate for it, and these people, like, these other YouTubers were talking bad about him on Twitter or something, because he said that he had a good outlook on this video.
Of new content this year, which has been a lot of fun to play. It doesn't look like we're a whole lot closer to that 1.0 release of Star Citizen that they talked about in last year's sitcom. Because, of course, they are still focused on their Squadron 42 single-player release, which I would expect to see
when's that happening, chat?
info on soon, even though
when's
they
that
said
happening?
They're not going to talk about it in this 2-hour presentation. If along the way you like this kind of video and you want to see more, don't forget to hit that like and all that was already fast with their new
W Incogni.
So challenges for T. Again, that's incogni.com/. You'll probably be able to expect to see for sure, or a couple of new ships. According to the
Perseus, we understand that. Ship releases. Okay, let me skip ship releases. Let's see what he's saying about Nix.
Their 1.0 vision. They want to get out 5 fully complete star systems for the 1.0 release. And the next on the list is Nix. We got a peek of that last year at CitizenCon.
But it was Star Citizen people that were mad at him.
But cinematic presentations can be somewhat deceptive, and there's a lot more to a star system than a pretty landing zone. There's a lot of game systems, missions, locations. You can't just have one point of interest, otherwise it's a pretty boring system, right? So they probably wanted to spend some time fleshing out Nix to think about how it's going to be a counterpoint to the other systems they already have planned and the ones that exist. If you think about it, Stanton is a moderate to high security system that's relatively safe for new players.
That's Arcani right there.
And Pyro is the exact opposite. It's lawless, everyone out for themselves, and basically a murder hobo fest if you run into players. Nix, I think, is supposed to be something in between, but more to the flavor of it. It's a system often rated by the Vanduul, so I think it's going to be also quite focused on facing a new alien threat, which would be pretty
alien threat,
about revealing too much about how the Vanduul fight and what they look like in the universe. Plus, I think,
what about gameplay? This just seems like...
I think one of the...
Chat. I need to start making news videos again, chat. Bro, like... This shit's insane. Chat, he puts the footage from Star Citizen in the back. Like, he doesn't have to record any of the footage himself. He just takes all the footage and then he just writes a script. And it's literally just like basic information. Like, I feel like it's information that you guys have given me better than like the videos. I don't want to like no shots at that or anything. It's just I gotta help on making these videos, boys. I always tell myself this. I need to make more of these videos. Like, it's all B-roll from... Yeah, literally B-roll from the last CitizenCon. I saw all this shit live, yeah. It's all B-roll from last CitizenCon, and it's like... And then he just... It's like...
You mean the game feels...
It's just the... It's like the stuff that I think everyone's already heard.
Definitely expect to see is some form of engineering. And I think
I'm gonna start sharing chat info. Chat, how about you guys make the scripts and then you guys edit the videos and then you guys do it and I'll just read it in chat and then you guys just use my voice. Right, Smokey? Nah,
happen
it's
in
like
the keynote presentation that they do within the 2
I
hours.
swear you guys give more insight as a chat collective than like any of these YouTubers. It's actually insane to me. Like, I feel like there's so many of you guys, like, because one person will like hyperfixate and know all of the information on engineering. Then one guy will hyperfixate and know all of the information on the ship that's going to come out at IAE and basing it off of last year's IAE and the year before that and what ships get released and all this stuff. And then another guy will focus on release dates of things. And then one other guy will be like, this NIC system. And then one guy's going to be like, I don't know, something else. And so it's like everybody as a collective just becomes this like, everyone has all of the information, and it's like you guys are a puzzle piece. It's kind of, you understand what I'm saying? So I think that's what's cool. And dad jokes, if you let me know the script. Yeah, see, we need to make a script like that. Just stupid jokes and just
going to next
like being dumb.
Probably showing off some kind of engine.
Okay, this video, chat. Oh, bro. I watched CitizenCon, bro. That's just, that's just CitizenCon, like, again. It's all the videos and all the... Sorry. It's just reiterating everything they said last year to see if it's, like, going to happen this year. Should we make one of those? I bet you I can run it through ChatGPT and literally... Okay, let me see. Give me a low energy informative script for a YouTube video for the game Star Citizen. The next CitizenCon is in a couple days, and I want to go over shortly what happened last CitizenCon, what to expect from this one, and stuff that has been released throughout this year. Okay, chat. You guys think ChatGPT is gonna do it? I'm not gonna make a video with that script, by the way, guys. That'd be bad. I don't like doing the ChatGPT script things. I feel like that's a little just like dishonest to the community, you know? I feel like just using AI for like certain things, like doing like maybe like the shit that's not fun to do, you know? Like how I'll do the like the tags generators and like that kind of stuff. That's what I'll do, you know? Or like in the description sometimes and stuff to make it look pretty and to like do that. Yeah, I'll put some of that, but make a informative video and have a Subway Surfers ad running through the background. Just make a video that's like a wish list of your 5 most anticipated features. Doesn't matter if they're coming now or not. Should I do that? That would be a good... I feel like that'd be a fun video to record, yeah. Have you seen the AI voice thing that takes your voice and reads what you type? There's no way you can do that. I think I have heard some stuff like that. It's like XQC was doing some shit like that before, but... Bro, I can fully just AI myself. That's so terrible. Dude. Boys, it's over for every job. What the hell? That's so wicked. I think I'm going the right way. Leaves the station. I think it's this way. I think I'm going the right way, chat. I haven't been on Lorville planet side like this in so long. Oh, I'm getting shot by them. I'm going the wrong way now, I think. Oh, shit, chat. The guards want to kill me. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, my... Whatever. I'm just going to kill myself. I'll let him kill me. Intro. Okay, you guys ready? Let's see what ChatGPT did. AI generate the script and AI generate reading it. Yeah. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. With CitizenCon just a few days away, I wanted to take a quick look at what we saw last year, what we might expect this time around, and some of the major updates that have rolled out over the past year in Star Citizen. So, starting with last year, CitizenCon 2954 was a big one. We got a deep dive into Pyro and long-awaited demo showing off jump points. There were detailed presentations on the new server meshing tech, persistent hangars, and the improved cargo system. They also teased a lot of ships, including the RSI Lynx, the Crusader Spirit line, and updates to older concepts like the Polaris and the Whole Sea, many of which have since made progress or entered testing. They've entered the game, so I'll have to, like, tweak it. Now for this year's CitizenCon, it's shaping up to be a major one. CIG has already hinted that we'll be seeing more progress on server meshing and persistence, like moving closer to what they're calling dynamic server meshing. There's also a lot of talk about seeing more from Pyro, especially with the new mission system, reputation features, and the next stage of quantum economy updates. What the fuck is a quantum economy update? See, ChatGPT, the hallucinations are real, chat. What the fuck is it talking about? And of course, we can expect new ship reveals, updated tech demos, and hopefully a clearer roadmap for 4.4, or whatever patch makes the next big leap forward. Ooh, that's a bar. That's actually a bar. That's a bar. Or whatever patch makes the next big leap forward. I like that. What's been released this year? As for what's happened since the last CitizenCon in 2025, or in 2024, oh wait, no, As for what's happened since the last CitizenCon, 2025 has been a pretty solid year in terms of progress. We got patch 4.2.3, or damn, I'm done. We got patch 4.2 and 4.3, which introduced major quality of life improvements, new ships like the Aegis Saber Firebird, and great Corsair updates. Did we? What great Corsair updates? Along with expanded missions for lawful and unlawful players. The cargo system has become much more fleshed out, with physical cargo grids now playing a big role in trade. We've also seen steady performance improvements across the board and a lot of background work that's clearly building towards full server meshing. Was that good? Or I don't know. I feel like a lot of that shit was a little wonky though, no? In sciencey sounding, you can't quantum in front of things. That's what I'm saying. Now, there's definitely some shit going on there, bro. I've seen this YouTube video already, lol. Wait a second, chat. Wait. Chat, you don't want to know what I just typed in to make it do it now. Do you have the information I already know? Yep, exactly. Chat. Okay, the next thing I typed in, this might be controversial. I put, now go over how Board Gamer, Space Tomato, and Befall just make their videos and write the script longer. Look, okay, it says oh my god. Chat. Wait, you guys gotta see this. You guys gotta see this. No, you gotta see what it said. You gotta see what it said. You gotta see what it said, chat. You guys are gonna laugh. You guys are gonna laugh. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Now go over how Board Gamer and Space Tomato and Morphologists make their videos and write the script similarly and longer. You ready? Ready? Perfect. You're going for that low energy but engaging, calm, and knowledgeable tone. Dude. The low energy tone, chat. The low energy tone. Oh shit. We gotta go for that low energy informative tone. Hey everybody. Welcome back. With CitizenCon just a few days away, I thought this would be a good time to take a look. Yeah, see, same kind of things. And then it says, God damn, it wants me to drag out. Guys, it wants me to drag out this next part for 2 minutes and 15 seconds? Wait. So let's start where we left off. Oh my god. The entire thing I read about the links in last CitizenCon, they want me to drag that out for 2 minutes and 15 seconds? I can max get away with 20 seconds. What? That's so slow. Never been to Klesher? Give us a tour? Okay, I got you a tour right here, Mr. Johnny. So what we're doing now is we walked into the inmate mining area. So this is like the mining area where you would walk around and pull out your multi-tool and you'll mine some rocks and stuff so that you could reduce the sentence. So every rock that you mine, you could turn it in and it gives you a little bit of time off of your sentence. Well, instead of doing that, you can walk all the way down, going deeper and deeper into the area. The max bottom level, I think, on the first route is like 15 or something. But once you get to 7, it's either 7 or 8, I think it's 7, you're able to actually start killing people down there. And the NPCs walk around with backpacks full of rocks. So instead of having to mine and wasting your time, you could just walk over to them, punch them in the head, knock them out, take their stuff, and then you leave prison in like less than 30 minutes. I have a couple guides on it too. Jared's intro is also, bro. This is actually bad, bro. Do they run all their shit through AI chat? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, the quantum economy is a real thing called quanta. It's the dynamic living economy that we don't have yet. It's a real thing? No, it's not. What? Quantum economy? Yo, chat. There's no way. Are you for real, Mike? Holy shit. ChatGPT knows more than me. I'm scared. I mean, of course they do. It's like the bet. It's like supposed to know everything. Lots of the big creators for Star Citizen wouldn't survive if the ecosystem was larger. The low energy stuff only works because there's often no one else to watch. That's why I literally always started my stuff by saying I want to be that high energy like kid, where it's like people see me and they're like, there's two ways they can look at it, right? There's the older guys that see it and they're like, this guy's got too much fucking energy and he's too loud and he's too crazy. And then there's the people that are a little bit older thinking, wow, there's someone bringing some actual new spice into the mix, you know? So that's what I was kind of going for, and I think it worked out perfectly. Gunn said, wait, Johnny Cool never went to prison? How is this possible? He's him, dude. Or be big-brained and disable the comm array before going to jail so you can kill the upper levels? Wait, so you can kill on the upper levels? Holy shit. You might be the biggest brain in all of Star Citizen. But I'm pretty sure that actually doesn't work. I'm pretty sure there's a comm array inside the prison, even if it's disabled outside of the... I'm pretty sure, actually, now that I think about it. Is there, chat? I think even if it's disabled, I think there is one. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I think even if you knock down the prison here, I think... There's still one? Aw, W Wolf, thank you. You found that ADHD niche? Yeah, I think so, sadly. Cabo, I just did the same thing and made it a script tailored to how you would talk. And you say based on previous videos? How does it sound? Does it sound like a video I would make? Or is it bad? Now they got cameras in prison? I think they do. So watch this. You ready, Mr. Johnny Cool? We're going to walk up to him and just middle click. We kick him in the back of the knee, then we kick him, and then we punch him in the head. And then we go right here, and we take his Dolavine, we take his prison shiv, and we take his Aphorite. Hell yeah. The prison needs an actual front door and a surface component so where we can raid it and free the boys. Well, they have that kind of thing, Savant, where you go through an entire, like, escaping prison route, and then you have to, like, steal codes, and then after getting the codes, you have to, like, open doors. And then you get to, like, the very top, and you have to, like, you have to find the other codes. And then it opens like a thing for buggies, and you're able to drive like the cars out of the prison area so that you don't get shot by the turrets, and then your friend can land his ship and he can pick you up and you can leave prison. There's actually a mission that you can grab if you go deep in prison sometimes when it spawns. And the mission, what's it called? It can spawn, and it makes it to where when you get out of prison, you can clear your crime stat like with the mission. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if that's exactly what you were saying, but there is that kind of thing that you could do. Now I went to South American prison escape. Land a Polaris in the yard and deploy a tank. Okay, I get what you mean now. Yeah, okay, my bad. That would be badass. So fly a Polaris just in the middle and just kill all the guards. They should do that. They should do that. I don't know why that you can't do that. Imagine just landing and just... I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Like when you're in... Maybe the reason we can't do that is because they thought ahead of that kind of stuff and they made the prison underground like some badasses. Hey, my name is Kabutops, exploring the vast universe of Star Citizen and sharing epic space adventures in the community. Today we're going to be talking about the best salvage yeah, see, that would be bad. See, I don't like when like AI always does that kind of stuff, right? They do it like the hey, my name is this, I'm exploring this and this and doing blah, blah, blah. They always do that, and that shit is so bad. Like, no one wants to hear some, like, I swear no one likes hearing that stuff. And, like those videos, like, no one does those kind of videos. Because you look at all the videos, like, Space Tomato isn't like, hey, I'm Space Tomato, and I'm your registered guide to take you through the entire verse, and blah, blah. I mean, some can, but... Experience, don't go in too deep with your scanner. The further you push to the board... Okay. Somewhat. And bro, that's the thing, the hallucinations will go crazy. It's like the AI won't understand what Star Citizen is, so it like just starts talking about like how to use scanners in like this way, and it's like that's not how the scanners work in the game, or like shit like that, you know? Like the hallucinations are actually there. Taylor's texted me. Today's the 7th, chat. Today's the 7th. I won't be able to stream at the regular time on the 9th, so on Thursday, because Taylor has a job opportunity, or not job opportunity thing. She has like some like managerial training or whatever, so we got to drive 2 hours away to go do it. Pretty cool, actually. Space Tomato is pretty cool. I like his vids. I do like Space Tomato. The thing about Space Tomato, though, is like he goes like so in depth with like everything that's like technical and stuff, and it's like really cool. And like for the people that like love watching that kind of stuff, it's cool. But like, I just feel every single time I've seen any of his stuff, it's just the same stuff like over and over again. I mean, like similar to how like I make my money guides over and over again. And it's like for the information stuff, it just feels like I don't want to hear about the back end of server meshing, and I don't want to hear the back end of development like all the time. That's just how I am, sadly. I know. Whoa, I teleported. I know a lot of you guys in the community are like that, though. You guys want to know the back end. You guys want to know how that stuff works. Look, I got hit. I got hit down to 50 HP. That's why I was scared, guys. When it does that thing where it can teleport you like around like super fast, like super far and quick like that, it normally like can knock you out right after. So I was very scared of getting knocked out there. Thankfully, I'm alive. Do they have any med pins? No med pins. That's scary. This guy could kill me right here on accident. I love that kind of thing. I'm a huge nerd. Yeah, see, no, that's like so many of the Star Citizen people are just like that. And it's just like I'm a little bit different from that, sadly. And I know you guys probably hate that, but... Okay, let me just get rid of the shiv and just grab that. It's not going to let me do it? Split it? Split it? Well, let me split. Okay, so we killed that guy. We're done with that. And now all you have to do is press exit to menu and then you can rejoin. When it takes 10 plus years to make some talking points get repeated? Yeah, definitely. Part of Zorg? Oh, W, Nano. Holy shit. Good evening, everyone. Hey, what's up, Mirage? Congrats, Taylor. Yeah, I know. I'm super happy for Taylor. Having to go to like the training and everything. I got to drive her 2 hours away, though. That's the only sad part. But I love her. And for her to get that like actual thing where like she has to go there and speak and then learn things and all that stuff, I'm like super happy, and I'm proud to be able to drive her there. Let me see what it's saying about this CitizenCon. Let's see on the script. Now, looking ahead to this year's CitizenCon, it seems like CIG is ready to show the next stage of what they've been working on. The big one everyone's expecting is dynamic server meshing. The next step that should allow multiple see, that's not the big step. The big step is like NICs and like that kind of shit. I don't think anyone is still crazy excited about server meshing. There used to be a bunch of videos on it, but like not anymore. No, like I feel like server meshing is not that big of a thing. I think they figured all of that shit out. Got a lot better. I mean, servers are going back to being bad right now, so that's not good, but trying to find the lost river since I heard the resources I need are there. Oh, good luck, bro. Good luck, flags. Bro. You have the you have like the submarine thing yet? Or no, not yet.
Remember, delivering
Oh, thank you, Nano. W. Thank you. I do know some people liked the videos. Like I would get like 1,000 views when I make my little like short news videos and stuff. Those were fun, you know. It's like make a little bit of content, maybe explain things in like the way that I like seeing them and stuff, and I probably should do them again. If it's to find a Janelite cave unlucky, I think they removed all the Janelite caves, didn't they? Chat, didn't they remove all the Janelite from the caves? I think they might have, Taco, because what is it? Because it was like being used with the glitches and stuff. No way. What the fuck is my sentence? 10 hours? We might go play the PTU, or we might go play the fucking regular servers, chat. We might go play the regular servers. No, let's keep going. It's kind of fun to talk with y'all and do this. Which one do we have to go to? Research, or... Which one do we go to? Do we go to this level? Oh, my plastic. In Route 3, Depth 5. Okay, we'll go there. You were at 14 hours? God damn. Damn. We need to pick up more of the stuff than just the regular blue. There's about 100 in mine if you want to join live. 100 what? Oh, the org thing? Oh. I mean, it's good or maybe I'm dumb. Maybe it's good they're fixing the fundamental back-end issues instead of adding more content to laggy ass world, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's exactly what they should do. They should go in and they should look at everything that Star Citizen has, and they should stop adding content for a month, and instead an entire month is dedicated to just fixing. Pull off everybody from the teams of the stuff that's going to be happening in the future, and just pull every team into fixing bugs that are in the game right now. Fix all of the fucking bugs and then do it. Because what's happening is the excuse that they've been using for so long that everybody uses is they're waiting until all the content is out. They're going to make all the content and then they're going to go back and fix the bugs. Brother, no. Okay? Maybe sometimes they'll do that. Maybe if we're thinking really good of the company, I would hope so. That'd be awesome. But they can also see that a game can have this many bugs and it can be like this and they can still rake in almost $1 billion. Why would they change it too much? Why would they change it too much, right? It's not like anyone's stopping, like, it's not like the majority of the player base is stopping because of the bugs or whatever. They fixed the majority of the bugs, so why go back and fix quantum jumping? Why go back and fix this? Why go back and actually make the Karak useful? People are still buying the Karak in the hope that it's going to be out in the future. So yeah, fuck it. We could spend a couple more years making other content that has nothing to do with the Karak and then release the Karak, like, those stuff for it way later. People are still just going to be buying the ship, you know? Yeah, this was the year of stability. Well, let's be honest with ourselves, right? The game is way more stable in terms of servers and stuff than it was like last year. Think about it this way, right? Anytime a new patch happened, your game would run so terrible. Do you guys remember how the later you would go into a patch, the game just would not run? You would have 20 FPS at a station. Do you guys remember when I would stream the game and I just would not have FPS? My game just wasn't working? Look at this guy mining right there. Goody two shoes. The game's definitely got better like that, but out of nowhere, the weird thing that's happened is we're getting server errors again, like, way more frequently. Fix handler glitches at the very least? True. They can't do that because all the people are still in Squadron, which is why they're adding content instead of features. Bro, but, like, people, like, oh my god. They need to realize, too, right? It's not like, what everyone's got to realize too is Star Citizen isn't the most popular game in the world, right? It's a game, it's not like $800 million of funding is from 800 million people. It's not like it's from 200 million people. It's from a smaller group of people that play Call of Duty. Like, not as many people that play Call of Duty are playing Star Citizen. You know what I mean? It's a smaller group of an MMO that isn't a very much larger thing. And with Squadron 42, it's not like the game's gonna have crazy fucking insane new like ways that it's gonna make money every fucking month or couple years or something. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna buy the game once and then most likely there'll be some DLC or something like that, probably, and then you'll buy that or whatever, right? But it's not like it's going to be a continuous money pumper like Star Citizen is, right? And the thing is how many people do you think are already backers of that $800 million they've raised that already own Squadron 42? And how many of those backers not only own Squadron 42, but like besides those kind of people, own Star Citizen, will just buy Star Citizen 2, right? Or Squadron 42. But the thing is like, if the game isn't marketed towards a very large community and bringing in new people, it just won't do that well, right? And then everything that they've been funding for will just be terrible, right? Because I can tell you right now, if Squadron 42 releases, streamers will probably play it. It's the game that every like so many streamers and people know about Star Citizen. They know that there's a game being made, and they just like probably haven't thought about it in forever, but they know. And when it releases, it might be this huge thing where they're paying content creators like the big streamers to promote the game, or they're doing this huge launch and all this stuff, right? But Squadron 42 isn't having some like GTA 6 release where people like, where mainstream has been talking about it for a while. Mainstream talks about it every now and then, but the only time mainstream talks about it is the $800 million game that hasn't been released yet. The this and this that hasn't been released yet. This is gonna be a blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not like they're talking about it in like, everyone's anticipating for Squadron 42. Everyone's talking about this new game. No one's talking about it in this kind of way. They're talking about it as the Kickstarter game that started 13, 14 years ago or whatever that hasn't been released yet. That's how all the news is talking about it, right? If it ever has news. And the thing is when you get these streamers and when you get these new people that have never played Star Citizen and their intro to Star Citizen as a whole is playing Squadron 42. They don't know what Vandal is. They don't know what a ship is. They don't know how to fly a ship. They don't know any of that. And they just start off playing it. Yeah, they're NPCs, Jordan, yeah. And that's their first time seeing Star Citizen ever. They go and they try it out. And there's a bug when you do this mission. Your PC crashes. You go do this. You go fly this thing, and for some reason you have 150 FPS at this area, but then excuse me, you go to like another mission and you have 13 FPS at a city. I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen, but if that stuff does happen, you know the bad rep the game would get? It would be dead on launch. So it's like they have to work on it so hard, and that's why they've been working on it so hard, and I hope to God it comes out good, because if it doesn't, bro, that'd be terrible. That'd be terrible. Imagine like the game just launches and it's just trash. Like if there's as many bugs in Squadron 42 as there is in Star Citizen, if you're playing a single player game. Oh, thank you, Yoda. W Mins. The tutorial doesn't tell you how to quantum jump to finish the tutorial. There you go, Piglet. But like, what I'm saying is like, if you play Squadron 42 as your first thing ever into Star Citizen, and you load up your character and you shoot these things in your ship, and then for some reason you're like the power doesn't turn on your ship maybe or something, or you pull out your multi-tool, or you pull out your gun or whatever because you're doing FPS something, you pull out your gun, and for some reason when you pull out your gun, you're clicking left trigger, or like you're clicking left click, and your gun isn't firing even though it shows your mag is full, you're gonna get hate on that game. Okay? When you go play Call of Duty campaign, when you go play GTA campaign, when you go play any video game, major video game campaign, for real, Johnny, I think that's exactly what it's gonna be. But like, when you play any video game, you don't have glitches reloading your magazines. You don't have that. You don't have a glitch when you press heal on your character. No, you hold H or whatever to heal your character, and you're healing your character. You're not pressing H and then it med stims you, and then like your character glitches out like this and he goes like this, and then your med pin starts floating out of your hand a little bit, and then he injects himself again a second time on accident. And then you pull out your weapon, and then after 2 seconds of having your weapon pull out, it's not shooting, and then you switch back to your med pin. That doesn't happen in other video games. That doesn't happen. So it's like, unless they fix that stuff, bro, Squadron 42 will be cooked. And I really hope that they've planned all that stuff out. Oh, we are. Oh my God, CJ, I didn't even think about that. Oh my God, we're going to jump in the ship and it's going to tell us how to fly. Oh my God, you're right. It's going to be like, okay, I know you're new to being in a turret, but this is how you're going to do it. Oh my God, that's actually going to be funny. Wait, but the thing is it has to do that. If it doesn't do that, then any new player is going to be so confused. So it's going to have to do that. I just hope it's in a good way that it doesn't make all the veterans pissed off. Because that, dude, I didn't even think about that, CJ. That's a good point. I know that shit that I saw, Mike, was insane. When they said that, like it was supposed to be as big as GTA 6, like as big of a thing like that and all that. You're fucking delusional. I'm sorry. Bro, GTA 6 is 1 billion times bigger. GTA 5 is the second most sold video game, like by copies, in the world behind Minecraft. And it's rightly so. The game's fucking amazing. It did like the best media release in history when it was released. The opening weekend was the best media thing, outsold movies, video games ever, like everything in the world. And it's like, yeah, nah. It's gonna do it again. When GTA 6 releases, it's gonna do it again. It doesn't matter who you are. Anybody that played GTA 5 and liked it is probably gonna be buying GTA 6. I guarantee you, like, about half this chat is probably gonna get GTA 6 on release. Like, bro, it's fucking GTA 6, you know? Oh, it's gonna be the top of the food chain. It's gonna be amazing. But it's like, it's gonna be nuts. That's exactly why all the devs are on Squadron. It needs to be perfect. It's Chris's baby. That's what They're working on Star Citizen right now. If it's awesome, it'll bring people in the Star Citizen. They'll start hustling this year. Dude, yeah, if it comes out and it's good, think of how many people we're gonna have on Star Citizen, bro. That's why it's like, I gotta cement myself in the Star Citizen space now, chat. Because when Squadron 42 comes out, a lot of new people are gonna be playing. A lot. Okay, let me go to the restroom real quick, chat. 1 second. GTA 6, yeah. It's gonna be nuts. I'm back. They need to get a couple good games out first for Clout. Squadron 42 Part 3 will be hype as fuck. Bro, could you imagine? Like, the thing is, right, is like, do you guys disagree with me thinking that if Squadron 42 comes out and it's got bugs, like reloading your gun and stuff, you guys think the game would, like, not just get the worst publicity ever? Like, you guys remember seeing how bad it was for No Man's Sky on release. You guys remember how bad it was for Cyberpunk on release. Like, if Squadron 42 does bad, it will destroy it. Vaughn is back, Cram. It is not worth it. It is dog trash cargo. It's all bad cargo, sadly. Sadly.
Remember, delivering you.
Like, it's kind of just weird to think was like they could be doing all of this and they could be postponing everything we've been doing for like what if the game's just bad and it's just not worth it? It was just never good. Like, dude, that'd suck. I don't know. I think a lot of player base would be used to it. Lol. Yeah, but the thing is like the player base is used to it, but like they're building Squadron 42 not only for the player base, they're also building it to gain a new player base, right? They're not just building it for the people that have already bought the game and already been here. No, they want more money. They want more people to play it. It's like, I really hope they know. Don't mind if I fucking do. Don't mind if I do. Like, if you're playing a video game like Squadron 42 and you, like, right there, for example, right? If you're holding right click to mine your rocks and you're getting the rock and it's like coming towards you and it like hits your character and pushes you back. Oh, any person that plays this, like, plays that, if it was like in a story mode campaign, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is that goofy shit? Like, any regular person would think that, right? Like, this stuff is not polished. Like, the game looks great and like stuff happens, but like, That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about too, bro. Like, you see that, and it's like, bro, that ain't the best look, man. That is not the best look. Like, remember when Cyberpunk came out, people would make direct comparisons to GTA 5. And what would they do? They would make a video was like, when you shoot water in GTA 5 compared to Cyberpunk. When you shoot water in Cyberpunk, it would just do nothing. The bullet would go through it, right? But like when you shoot it in GTA, you would shoot it and it would make a water splash and it come up. That's the kind of stuff like people actually do critique. Was Vaughn actually back? Please don't get my hopes up. She and Starlord, it was... Okay, I'm going to reiterate for everybody again. So, the patch that is currently on live servers, 4.3.1, okay? 4.3.1, the patch... No, CJ, it is back. It's literally here on the PTU. I'm going to explain it right now, CJ, but no, it technically is. But so, look. Patch 4.3.1, the patch on live servers right now, does not have Vaughn missions. But its PTU version, the PTU of 4.3.1, did have Vaughn missions. So currently right now, I'm on the PTU of 4.3.2, and it has Vaughn missions. But just because it's in the PTU does not mean that it's going to be on live servers. Because the last PTU had Vaughn missions, and then the patch came out, and there were no Vaughn missions in the patch. So it was in the PTU, but it didn't come to live. It's on the PTU right now. We don't know if it's going to come to live. But like CJ was saying, Sheehan, yeah, Vaughn missions are trash. Like, they're back in the game right now in the PTU. But yeah, no, it's exactly what you're saying, CJ. No, you're good. Like, yeah, they're bad, Sheehan. It's like, even if they... I know what CJ's saying. Like, even if they are back, Sheehan, they're not back. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, like what, 10 missions today? And 10 missions today, and there was not a single one that paid over 200K? That's so bad. They gutted the cargo that spawns. They gutted it, brother. They gutted it. What were we finding? Silicon? It was silicon, nitrogen. What was the other shit, bro? Oh, so bad. Tree sap? Revenant tree sap or something? Bro, tree leaves? I don't even know, man. We're making tea nowadays, I think. It's bad, bro. Damn, that silo. That's what I'm saying, Shane. Those are the best missions in that game. They need to bring those back. I need to contact CIG chat. We need to, should I use my platform, contact them? Should I make a video called CIG, this is a message to you? Ooh, I should make that. CIG, this is a message for you. Bring back Vaughn missions. Before I get into the video, I want to explain that this is not me just ranting, saying to bring back Vaughn missions. This is calculated, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, see, I should do that. Make missions doing something else. Wait, that would actually be a funny video. I would get so much hate for that, CJ. They'd be like, oh, really, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? You're scamming. You're clickbaiting. That'd be such a good video. I want to make that now so bad, CJ. Silicon and helium. It was helium, yeah. We'll take you to Vaughn's birthday party. But instead of a birthday party, it's helium for the balloons at his funeral. Like, damn. Why did this guy get mad? Bow down. Bitch. Like, when I knock that guy out and I go past him and then don't even hit him. Like, you do that shit in an actual video game, and the people playing it are, like, gonna make fun of it. Like, the video game critique people, like the people that write the reviews for video games, they're not gonna see that kind of stuff and just let it slide. They're gonna be like, Squadron 42 is a buggy mess. Like actually. Attention. Please direct your attention to the front gate. Sorry, he just started yapping. Damn, no NPCs down here? There's one. Yeah. I think, like, watch. Right there was kind of good. But see, when I killed him and the guy went T-pose, T-pose, T-pose and then fell down, like, they're going to have none of that, chat. And if you guys think I'm overreacting, bro, I don't think I am. Like, dead. It just scares me, man. I want Squadron 42 to be so good, chat. I want it to be so good. Like, I fucking love Star Citizen. Could you imagine playing a single player Star Citizen variant, and it's just like a movie the entire time. And it's just like actually good. Like, oh my gosh. That would probably be like the best video game of all time for like some single player experience. You get like a good storyline. Like, if the writing is good, could you imagine if the writing is good? I didn't even think about that, chat. Wait, shoot. What if the writing is bad? What if we get into it and it's just bad? And it's like directed at like the wrong audience, and it's just like it falls flat. And they tell like bad dad jokes. That would suck. No, I think it'd be pretty good. I mean, if it's anything like the game is right now, it'll be good, yeah. But like the thing I'm thinking of, right, is like when you look at like Star Citizen Con 2024 armor. Where's the armor stuff? Chat. When you look at it, we have to remember. Why did it show chat? Why did it switch to that one? Look. You got to remember that their humor actually isn't the funniest, chat. Like, where is it? I think it was here. Was it not here? Oh, it's not in this one. It was like they talked here and they were like the tracker. And like, this shit looks cool, right? I'm like, this shit looks awesome. And then they were like, the blah, blah, blah. And it showed like the guy that was like just running around with no armor on or whatever. Yeah, this right here. It's like, this is like kind of funny, but it's like, this is their kind of humor. Like, it's very much what a Star Citizen player would feel like, but it's like their humor is like that. Or like any of the videos that they have, like when, what was the shit? It was, oh my God, Star Citizen. What was it for? Was it for Pirate Week? It was something. Was it Pirate Week last time or something? It's like, they'll make the videos and like the people will be making like, I don't know, like they'll do this and they'll have like this weird face thing in there. They're doing that to like be funny. And like they'll do that to like be funny instead of like some like thing. Like they say time to penis. Do they really say that? Really don't. I don't know. They got that dry, not even like dad humor, but like the humor that it's like you got the one friend that like drools. Like, you have a friend that like drools and he kind of like doesn't know how to like add numbers together. They got that kind of humor. You know what I mean? My bad. Haha, TTP, the time it takes for a player to draw a dick on something. Oh, okay, wait, oh no, that one, that I have heard, but that is funny. That's like, that one's different. Okay, I thought it was like some other joke thing. No, that is like, if you implement something into the game and you could draw a penis, like someone's gonna draw a penis instantly, yeah. But like, do you guys kind of get what I'm saying though? Like, it's like, I'm trying to think. Like, it was the Line of Mine trailer, I think. Was it a Line of Mine? No, it was Supply or Die? Supply or Die. Is it Supply or Die? Let me see. No, what was the thing where it was... They released it recently where it's like you have to do the... what was it? What is it, chat? It's the thing that they did where it was like you had to pick your faction. Is it this one? Race for Stanton? Is it this one? Yeah. Bro, like this.
Hey, it's your girl Molly. Vibing with my new Crusader crew. Hashtag besties, hashtag sponsored. Gathering resources and spilling the...
Like, no one says hashtag besties, hashtag... Even if this is satire, it's like they actually... Like, they put those kind of things in a lot of their videos. That right there is what I was saying. She could get a fat TT. That's insane. But like this, like... And this is the most watched part, chat. Like,
But at least I snapped some cute pics. OMG, I'm a total mining boss.
and he's like, ah, turn it off, turn it off. Like, chat. With the guy yelling in the back. Like, this is literally, like, this is like Gmod videos. Like, Gmod, like this would be like the Gmod kind of videos that people would make where it would like, I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying? What are those old Gmod videos? Those Gmod videos where it would, in like the Team Fortress 2 videos that would be like made with like, on YouTube, they would be made with the models of Gmod and that kind of shit. And they would have like horrible voice acting. It's like, I don't know. That's just what that gives off. Like the jokes that were like so like 2000s and like 13. Yeah, 2010 Gmod videos. Like that's the same. That's literally what it was. FSM videos. Let me see. I don't know what FSM is.
I spent some time researching common human insecurities.
I don't know,
so
bro.
might
I
better
don't know.
insult-
Not that one. Yeah, literally some shit like that. Like, actually, I don't know. It's like, they got that kind of humor, bro. And I'm like, that shit scares me. I'm like, it's just not funny. TF2 SFM? TF2 SFM. Yes, bro. They got... Bro. Literally, they have like the thing just literally right there. The guy goes, booyah. Like just the random sound effect, things like that. This is the exact... This is the shit they literally make on the Star Citizen YouTube channel. And they're like, that friend. Like, bro, I'm not lying, chat. Does anyone else see it besides me? Like, you're actually so fucking right. Thank you, Dano, for saying the right thing. Yeah, that's the exact kind of stuff I was thinking. Right, bro, that's what they make. If you guys think I'm wrong, like, let me know if I'm wrong. Like, I want to see if any of you guys agree with me, though. But, dude, SFM duck shoes? What is that? That scares me. When I looked up SFM, it was just girls doing makeup. So I was like, I don't know what SFM is. I mean, FSM. SFM duck shoes. Let me see this. Yes. Yes, that's their humor. That's their humor. Their humor is this kind of shit, chat. This kind of shit. From back then. They would laugh at some shit like that, chat. They would laugh. Oh my god, I had to turn that off so fast. That was so cringe. Like, it was funny, like, seeing that as, like, when I was younger, but then, like, now when I see it, I'm like, bro, what is that? That's, like, worse than... It's worse than skibbity toilet brain rot, bro. It is. Okay, I think that's it for this cave. Let's see if there's anything in here. Source filmmaker and animation software. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah. Because it's all like the same thing because Valve has the source engine. W. I mean, A. I might be completely wrong, but you guys cannot lie to me and tell me you don't see at least somewhat of like a resemblance in how the jokes are made. Fucking Aphorite, bro. Where's the Hadanite? Where's the Hadanite? Why do I come into this weird cave for nothing? Let's jump over here. Jump over here. Damn, it's got all the Aphorite. But there's none of the pink rocks. What? Yourself, Kabu is going to be a tough one to crack with laughter? What? No, not really. It's just, I don't know. I think I get like too into it, I guess, sometimes. In another decade, when the game releases, you'll be old enough to think those jokes are funny. You're probably right. Guys, how do I get deep shroom things? I need them for a recipe. Look them up. I don't know. I don't know, Flags. I think you have to go down to the deep shroom area, and you have to like manage your oxygen so well on like all the ships that you have. You have to have like the little thing and the sub. I don't know if you have to have the submarine for that one, but it's gonna be hard, Flags. But Duck Shoes is actually good. It's kind of catchy, bro. Smokey, you're older, man. It's okay. No, I'm just kidding. No, I didn't mean you're old like that. That's so rude. I do apologize, Smokey. I that came off completely wrong. Not how I intended at all. I do apologize. I'm so sorry. No, like, did you guys ever, like, you know when growing up and, like, you'd have, like, your uncles and stuff and they would, like, they'd be like, oh, look at this. Or, like, no, the best way to do it, like someone shows you something on Facebook and it's just not funny at all. And you're like, there's no way you think this is funny. And it's like, you can obviously tell that this is, like, some, like, skit that's just bad or something. And you just see it and you're like, what is this Facebook dad humor? It's like, I feel like Star Citizen got the Facebook dad humor.
When venturing out,
I'll never see this game release. I'm way too old. How old are you, Johnny Cool? You're Mr. Johnny Cool, bro. You can do anything you want. You are Mr. Johnny Cool. You realize that, right? Like, you look in the mirror and you see that you are Mr. Johnny Cool and you're going to say something like that? Old? You're just right, bro. W Mans. Mr. Johnny Cool talking about some I'm too old. What day is it, or what day is it? Hell must have frozen over the day that Mr. Johnny Cool is too old. Happy Friends was funny there. Now it's fucked, lol. It's like when you look at like Vanoss. I feel like you look at Vanoss. Vanoss was so funny back in the day, and now it's like one little thing will happen and it's like not that funny, but then they'll overly laugh and they'll go ha 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 ha. Like, bro, look. Like, it's crazy how, like, growing up, like, things just change. Let's watch them.
All right, guys. The year 2013 or 2015. Is he gonna appear behind us? That'd be crazy.
It's so sad. Oh my god!
Oh my god! What the f? Oh, what the f? What the f?
Shit.
Okay, let's go.
Oh my god!
Like, only people over the age of 30 will understand that reference.
He shrank your effing car! What the f? Your effing car! There's steel!
Bro, that's the Street Magic one. He makes him come out the guy's mouth. That's a fucking OGW video. But, like, that's literally what I'm saying. And he even said it right there. Only people that over the age of 30 will understand it. Bro, like, he actually said it. Born in 1960? You're 65? What? I'm sorry for yelling and cussing and just being stupid and being annoying. It's very unbecoming of me for my age, and I do apologize for being annoying to anybody that's in the chat. I didn't realize we had, bro, 65. That's actually awesome. Damn. I'm looking at it like, I'm sorry, bro, that I'm probably so insufferable all the time for you. I do apologize. Bro, okay, so that two guns, red versus blue was amazing. But then it's like, when you look at it now, it's like, I can't even really watch it now. It's like, some of it can be funny, but it's like, half the things Caboose was saying, I'm just like, the jokes just like land flat now. Been gaming since it was only text? Bro. Dang. Oh my gosh. Dude, I think you might actually be the oldest viewer. W Mans. Thank you for being here, bro. Born in 78 here, not as senior as Mr. McCade. Mr. McCade. Wait. Jordan McCade. Oh, that's right, because he said, oh shit. I thought it was. Chat, I thought it was down. I thought it was downstairs. I thought it was downstairs already. I just killed an NPC where I got in trouble for it. So they just probably added about 15 minutes more to my stay, I think. But it's okay. We got Dolavine to pay for it. Oopsies. He said senior star citizen or senior citizen crew. Blah. I butchered that. I'm sorry. Dude, you're fucking awesome, guys. Freaking awesome. Sorry. You're really awesome. I never had a grandpa. He passed away when I was like 6 years old. You guys are now my grandpas. W. I'm just messing with you. I'm sorry. I'll hopefully be in the senior star citizen category too. It's my retirement home. Dude, could you guys imagine like the next 10 years with how like stuff's going, dude? You could upload your brain to like some crazy consciousness and just live in a video game forever. Okay, you guys are old. Like some of you guys are a little bit older. What video game would you put yourself in if you were able to do so? If you could put yourself in any video game, what would it be? I feel like you guys have seen a lot of video games. You guys have seen when it started out, you know? I highly doubt any of you guys are picking Contra. some Contra or some NBA Jam or freaking NHL 96. Privateer, the OG? Oh, I don't know Privateer. Oops. Deep Space Waifu. OJam and Earl? Hey, what's up, Grabborn? 37 ain't that old? Yeah, no, you're not old at 37. I feel like I've always said old is 80. And anything under that is like if you're closer to that, it's like you're older, but you're not old. You know, like old is 80 in my opinion. Is that a weird way to go about it? Maybe. Depends if I only have one life or not. Nah, you respawn same as like the game or something like that, you know? Like if it's like Star Citizen, like if you die, you like respawn in the thing. Yeah, like all those you respawn. We're not gonna limit you guys to that. Like Tron would be pretty cool. Some stuff like that. Star Citizen would be sick. GTA would be pretty fun. But I feel like, man, I am that guy that I think would always just pick Minecraft. I think Minecraft is just that cool. Like you could build a house. You have like zombies that come. You have like all those like bad creatures, but like you can make it so where like your house and everything is safe. It's like Minecraft would be pretty sick if you really look at it. It's open world. And there's a lot in Minecraft. 38, that's a bit too... Yeah, 38's where you start, you know... Yeah, it's over for you. No, I'm just kidding. 37 isn't, but 38, yeah, 38, you're off the deep end. I'm back, time to start the day. Hey, what's up, Aaron? How was your morning thing? No more elbows? I don't have... Oh my god, you're right. Cosmo Rotter's actually not wrong, chat. You wouldn't have elbows. Fallout 4? Out of all the Fallouts, you do 4? Really? That's a good opinion. But I would pick New Vegas. Imagine New Vegas. Oh, casino all the time, chat. I'm just kidding. No, I feel like New Vegas would be like so like horrible too at the same time. You got way worse monsters in New Vegas. 38 way too old. Not 38 was a good year. This isn't but before Windows. Real. So you would... That's actually not too bad. Stardew Valley? Ooh, Stardew Valley is a good shot. Or a good shout. Dead Space? Guns, who are you? Bro said any year except... I'm crying. I just teared up. Dude, what did that mean? Dude, what the fuck? That's the craziest answer. Dead Space. Holy shit. You imagine you go to any... Oh, that would be so horrible. Holy shit. You go any video game in history and he goes to Dead Space. Holy shit. You're gonna have the worst time of your life for the rest of your life. I'm actually crying, chat. You can see it. You can literally see it. You can see it on my eyes. They're watery. Bro said Dead Space. That's the craziest answer I think I've ever heard for that question ever. Perfect the way I like it. Oh my god. He's an animal. Oh my gosh. Valid, I guess, man. Hardcore WoW to get it over with. Oh, hell no. Or he dies at level 4. You die to the boars at level 4 when your farm become for XP, imagine, CJ? No, dude, Dead Space is so twisted. I think Fallout 4 would be cool. I do think something like Terraria would be pretty cool. You know, Harvest Moon. We're at a day and age, bro, where people don't know what Harvest Moon was. I'm not even fucking with you, Cosmorauder. You're a new goat, bro. You are a new goat. Yesterday was the Harvest Moon. Taylor comes over to me. She goes... Taylor goes this. She says this. We're in the car, right? We're in the car. She goes, Harvest Moon's coming out. Or she's like, the Harvest Moon's going to happen if we look outside at 11:48 or whatever. And I said, Harvest Moon? And I start searching something up on my phone. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, what do you know about the Harvest Moon? I'm like, what do you know about the Harvest Moon? Some Back to Nature. OG PlayStation 1. Oh my god. Chat. And then you have banger. Sorry I did that. But guys, then you have, oh, this is the walkthrough. This is a walkthrough. Oh my god, chat! Oh my god, when it goes, oh my god! Best PvP ship, the Anvil Arrow, technically, for how fast you can fly around people if you're a great pilot. Technically, it's the best with the highest skill ceiling. But I would probably say if you could do the Corsair and fully outfit it with, like, ballistics, that's a really, really, really good choice. If not that, like an F8C with ballistics, or like the Aegis Saber is pretty decent, I think. Yeah. Games to go into real life. Stalker 2. Could you imagine some Stalker 2, chat? Oh my god. You're just walking around and a wormhole opens up and a beast comes out and kills you. And you have to wear a gas mask everywhere. So you do like Dance Dance Revolution. Bro, Dance Dance Revolution peak. Absolute peak. No, I think Pokemon probably would be a really good choice. I know you said that earlier, and that's a really good choice. Could you imagine? Chat, Pokemon... You get one Pokemon, and then you have to, like, start your Pokemon journey. But what's the one Pokemon you could get? No legendaries. All legendaries excluded. What's the Pokemon? What's your starter? And it's like any of the baby Pokemons can be your starter, because, like, not everybody got, like, the original starters. Any Pokemon can be your starter. Eevee. Low punny for reasons. Yep, he's fucking the Pokemon. Make it 2. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. GoldenEye slappers only. Oh my god. Imagine just being stuck in GoldenEye forever. I'd love to go to Monkey Island, honestly. Oh my god. Imagine you get transported to Super Monkey Ball. Oh my god. And you're just stuck in the little ball, falling down in a freaking, like, marbles race thing for eternity. Kabutops for reasons. What are those reasons? Oh, I'm scared because Kabutops is a water type technically too. That's why. W-Man's okay. I see it. I probably would have to go Piplup, dude. Piplup, because then he goes into Empoleon. Like, that is, like, my OG favorite starter. And, like, it would just be so gas to have an Empoleon. He's actually just aura farming. Like, when you look at Empoleon, he stands there and he has, like, steel type moves. Like, this guy can literally just go whooshing and just, like, cut shit in half. Like, he's kind of awesome. I think Pokemon would be really cool. I would love a Kabutops, though. Kabutops would probably be my, like, definite first pick, but he's, like, a fossil one, so I don't want to get too greedy. I'll go find one, you know? I'll go find one. But I feel like an Empoleon being my bestie is the best. Eevee, though, Eevee is pretty cool, but, like, I feel like Eevees are, like, I don't know. I don't see the hype on Eevee. I don't get why people like the Eevees and stuff. I feel like Eevee's such a bland Pokemon. I got a case OG Mega ETBs for $40 on Whatnot. Holy shit. Don't a lot of people can get scammed on Whatnot, right? I've heard there's been, like, a lot of scams recently on Whatnot. Like, people, they'll sell the cards, but then they'll just, like, if they pull something good, they just won't send it. That's some funny shit. Okay, let's go see if we can get out of prison with this stuff. Torchic or Charmander for... Dude, Torchic. You imagine walking around... Oh, the Blaziken, chat? Dude. Could you imagine walking around with one of these, chat? And he's just standing next to you and he's just like this. And, like, someone says something bad to you and he just full on kicks someone in the freaking neck. Not in the head, not in the chest, no, the neck. Just, like, he just... He would do that. He's about that. I'm not kidding you. He's about that. I'm so sad Eevees are so overhyped. My childhood dog was a shit. Aww. That is cute, Wolf. Yeah, I think it definitely just got overhyped, and that's what kind of ruined it for me. I know I asked for a tour earlier, but this is getting out of hand. I know, Johnny. Well, they wanted me to keep playing on the PTU and not the PU, so we went to prison. And so we've just been hanging out talking instead of actually playing Star Citizen, which is kind of funny. What are you doing with that Piplup plushie? Bro, oh, he's my friend. If you guys didn't actually know, the Piplup plushie has a pin from Test Squadron on him. He has a pin from Test Squadron that I got at CitizenCon. W Piplup. Why is there a... Bro, stop. I would never do that to my Piplup. That's crazy. That's like a kid. I want to try Contested Zone, but I'm solo. What are my odds, Kabutops? Right now, you probably won't be able to do the comp board number 5 because it's like getting camped for Wicklow. I don't remember why it's being camped from Wicklow. I think there's like something you have to get there. But your odds aren't the worst. If you're good at PvP, you can do good. I do want to try going to the thing. I think I'm going to hit up Val and ask what the rundown for comp board 5 is, what's up with all that, and probably do like a stream where I try to kill a bunch of players. Just try to do a PvP stream. Got to catch people sleeping to get comp 5. Yeah. That's why I kind of want to join in on that and see if I could kill some people, get through, and get to the comp board 5, or if I could get there and I could hold down comp board 5 and just kill a shit ton of players. That'd be kind of fun. So setting on 13 Mewtwo, 7 Mews... Wait, Pokemon Go? Oh my god. I still have mostly first edition cards to go with my Pokemon Go tames. Been collecting since Pokemon came out. Damn, Gamma Red. You're him. Also, what a W name. Boys, I'm trash. I don't think I have enough. No way, I don't have enough to get out. Are you kidding me? I was barely off? 53 minutes, I gotta go do one more run? Are you kidding me? I should be able to do this. I think everybody knows about this. You're talking about your Pokemons. My first edition PSA 9 1999 Kabutops, chat. Beautiful. First edition 1999. The card is older than me. I'm literally 23 years old. I was born in 2002. It's 3 years older than me. Love that thing. So cool. So cool, so cool, so cool. I love, that's like my favorite card ever. Route 3 depth 12. Okay, let me go that way. COVID was good for Pokemon Go. True that. It was. My childhood behind glass. You're a monster. Bro, he's so cool though, dude. He's an old guy. He's not even that expensive or anything, but I just love having him. It's like I'll never get rid of that card. Even if it was $1,000, I'd never get rid of it. Unless I really need the money and like I was like dead broke and I had to pay rent and everything, then yeah, I would. But nice. By the way, I'm still doing the drinking glitch challenge. No way you are, Johnny. Bro, it was so bad for me, Johnny, bro. It was terrible, dude. I don't know if you tuned into that stream. It was bad. I don't know how I got drunk off of one shot. I'm still like, I talked about this with my family and Taylor's family and everyone. I ate breakfast and lunch before that stream. I ate 2 meals before the stream. And I took one shot and was drunk at 13 minutes. One shot. Guys, I could go to the kitchen right now and take 2 shots and probably not be drunk like that. I'm not, it hit me so crazy. I drank a bunch of water that day. Maybe I didn't drink enough water the morning before or something, maybe. Or sorry, like the day before. But like, it hit so much. My favorite stream ever. We'll do a drunk stream again, guys, if you guys want. We'll do another fun one, but this one won't be terrible. If you guys like watching me as me and not just Star Citizen, I do stream other games every now and then. I've been streaming every other night a little bit. We've been streaming some GTA and stuff. We might be doing thing today. I do want to say, I gotta tell Nomad and CJ some stuff soon. I want to play with them, but I won't be able to play like all night with them, I don't think, because my boy Slay that I've been talking about for the past like week that we're supposed to play some GTA, he's gonna be on tonight. He's gonna be on, so we're probably gonna play either GTA or Siege. But I've been talking about him getting on this entire time today, and then Nomad hits me up last night, and it was 1 a.m. for me, and I just respond, yeah, sure, I'll play some games with you tomorrow, some League. And I was like, I woke up this morning remembering, oh, I have plans. So we'll see, because I do want to play League with them, though. I think it'd be fun to do a little League stream. I think a little League stream would be kind of awesome. Some League into some other stuff. Game night with the boys kind of thing, you know? Tequila with a worm while taking on the Stormbreaker worm? Bro, are you kidding? Wait, your tequila had a worm in it? You a demon. No, but wait, you're drinking and doing the worm of it? That's so fucking badass. That's such like a manly thing to do. Yeah, I'm gonna go do Stormbreaker. I'm gonna go walk into the store, fight the worm, and take a shot of tequila. You're actually him. New ARAM mode? Probably will just do ARAMs because that's what they like doing and everything. I actually played, let me see this. OP.GG time. I actually played, I'll tell you guys this, okay? I'm a little bit different when I'm off stream. I'm just gonna tell you this now. I do have a chat ban right now. Wait, where's my... I can't find my League account. What the hell? Let me go to my most recent matches. Let me show you guys. Oh, wait. We had to go to depth 12. Am I at depth 12 yet? Oh, shit. This is the best stream to watch during work, man. Really keeps me from falling asleep. I imagine a big custom software enterprise, and all I do is stare at dashboards all day. I am sorry then, bro. And I'm happy, though, that you can watch my stream. And it helps because like that's the coolest thing. I know I've talked about it so much on stream. For me, it's just nuts that I'm to you guys what other YouTubers are for me. You know, like as soon as I finish stream and stuff, let's say like I'm doing the dishes or whatever, right? I plug my headphones in and I do the dishes. I'm washing the dishes, loading them into the dishwasher and everything too. And I got a YouTube video playing. When I finish editing my videos and I'm making my thumbnails, I have a YouTube video on the second monitor. I have a live stream on the second monitor. Like, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's so cool that, like, we're all the same. Okay, chat, let me see. I think my last match wasn't the worst. Or wasn't the best. Let me see. You guys ready? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I know I had a great game. Okay, ARAM, I went 21, 12, and 21 as, her. I went normal draft pick 6-6 as Fury. I was trolling a little bit, having some fun. I went normal draft pick, and I dropped a 14-6 on Aurora. We did a normal draft pick, had a little bit of fun. My boy and I were trolling a little bit because he went Lilia. It's kind of funny. 3-6. We did Brawl and went 2-2. Brawl and went 6-7. Went that on Brawl. Went 7-3 as her. The Doombots are just like terrible. Yeah. And then some ARAM on that, but I mean, not the worst. Not the worst. I'm an ARAM demon though. You can see, bro, that match was good. This match was good. And of course, chat, I'm always dropping like almost the most damage. Always. Most of the games I actually do drop most damage though. But I do love League. Okay, let's get back. You keep me awake. Another Star System helps me fall asleep. His name starts with an O. Ollie69. No, I'm just kidding. His deviant brother. I throw your stream up while doing cargo missions. See, that's the whole thing too. Is like I want to have like good content that people could like watch and stuff. That's why I'm like pretty excited of like the new video like that I have posted and everything, or that's gonna come out like the 12th, I think. Yeah, it's the 12th. It's gonna be like the Star Citizen like flying. That's gonna be a funny one. But I definitely want to upload more like content that's good and just funny and not just only guides. But thank you, man. I was slapped out of my mind with an 8-man crew for the worm. We all got wasted and took it down. Oh, hell yeah. See, that's how you're supposed to do it on the weekends, bro. Or on the weekdays, fuck it. But that's just how you're supposed to do it. Like, I feel like video games aren't meant for playing solo, and they're not meant for playing sober. That's for sure. The double S's. Oh, don't want to say that, actually. Never mind. My bad. Every stream I'm playing Star Citizen, you're on the second monitor. That's why I respond so slow sometimes. Hey. Now that I know that, I'm going to start, like, randomly on some of the streams, Nano. I'm just going to be like, Nano. And I'm just going to start yelling your name, and you're going to be playing Star Citizen, and you're going to be tabbed out, and it's going to be up there, and you're going to be like, what? I'm gonna get you now, dude. Just you wait. Just you wait. When you least expect it, I'm just gonna yell. Don't let me catch some of your guys' real names. If I know some of your guys' real names, I'll start yelling it. And you're just gonna be like, fight or flight. Instantly like that. Some first name and this a middle name, bro. Oh my god. That'd be funny. I tried cargo video last night. Haven't been on for finished a few missions and they didn't pay out. Shit, Cause Marauder. I say it in the video, if the missions don't pay out, you have to go to the mission, the contract, it'll say accepted, and then right here next to abandon, it'll say submit, and you have to press submit, and then it pays you for the missions. It pays you for the missions. Not even kidding you, bro. Yikes, I bet he wish he knew that. Shoot. You'll never guess mine? Challenger. Get it, Rich? No, I'm just kidding. I think it's Rich or Richard. I barely respond to my name. Sag. He's like, I just don't care enough. I need a group lol. I'm solo, but I just started 3 weeks in. You're 3 weeks in, King Louis? Dang, you're a king, though. You should be able to find a group easy. Nah, I'm not even lying, bro. If you just go to, like, global chat, like, in the game, and you say, hey, is there anyone that wants to play? You can find people so easily, bro. So many people want to play with random dudes. All bugged down on me last night too, though. I figured the server. No, well, that is true though. Star Citizen has been having some bad server errors. Oh yeah, Gamma. As soon as you're playing with friends, it's like there's so many things that like you're blind to, like the bugs and like the glitches and things that happen. It's like it's insane, yeah. Hey, how the new armor bugs out the comm screen? Right? I think that's going to be fixed by the time this new patch comes out, though. I would hope. But it is weird. It bugs it out and you can't even press it. My Mobi-Glass wasn't opening with my armor on the other day. How's the new salvaging? We haven't even tested it yet, Sakura. We're not going to be able to test it until, like, tomorrow. We were stuck in prison all freaking day, dude, and we got to end the stream right now. Or pretty soon. It's so dumb. Like, I was stuck in prison the entire time. I somehow got 14 hours for killing 3 NPCs. I only did 1 mission. I killed 3 NPCs and I get 14 hours. Like, I probably should have just done some other stuff today, but yeah. Latest patch gave me 19K error. Now I have to use the exit lag and deal with the desync. Oh my gosh. Is exit lag actually good using? They offered to sponsor some of my videos, or they offered to sponsor like 2 of the videos, I think, but they wanted me to like do everything off of like just like purely commission, and I was like, I don't want to like chill out for a company and then like do it for like 20 bucks when like someone could like donate 20 bucks. Oh hell yeah, Grabborn. Those kind of adventures are always fun when you like get a friend. Just go down to level 8 and kill people from there for the gems. That's what I've been doing, Sakura. But they're not spawning like the good gems. They're like, it's mostly Aphorite and stuff. So it's taking me like a bunch of runs, but we're turning in right now. Yeah, I know, CJ. That's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, technically, I did get into prison here at like 2 hours and like 10 minutes or whatever. So it has been 39 minutes, counting getting up and showing the card, counting showing the YouTube videos, counting like tabbing out, reading the chat, like all that kind of stuff. I have been like talking as well. Let me just actually go back here and make sure everything's turned in, everything is working. Sometimes that stuff does glitch out. Okay, it says 0 time left. Okay, we're good. Did they change it? No, I think I was just getting unlucky, sadly. It's good with other games. It reduces pings. Man, maybe I should look into it then. But not with Star Citizen, for real. What else? I've been trying to do the ASD mission, but stuck on the investigation anomaly. I turned the card into the elevator, lower it, the mission never completes. I've done it 5 or 6 times. I just fell off the map. Oops. Really? It doesn't let you do that? That's so weird. I've never had that bug on those missions. You might need to try server hopping or something. That's really bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, when that entire thing happened, yeah, it got a little weird, a little wicked. What else? We gotta plan the day for the Halloween stream. Taylor is off all Halloween day, chat. So I think we're gonna be doing the Halloween stream on Halloween. I don't know if we're gonna do it at nighttime, sadly, but we might start it like an hour or two later, or like a couple hours later. Taylor and I are gonna dress up in our costumes. Not couple costumes, they're not matching. But we're gonna dress up in our costumes. We're going to carve pumpkins. And we're going to give away the Aegis Saber. And I think I'm gonna probably like pick like a Cutlass Black or something like that as well to give away some stuff too. So we're gonna give away some Star Citizen stuff. We're going to do that. We also have some other little goodies to do. Some like little fun things. It's gonna be fun. It's actually on a Friday this year. Ooh, fuck yeah! So yeah, we're gonna have a fun little thing, guys. So I have to go ahead and make all that stuff today probably. I'm gonna exit prison. I'm not even gonna kid you. I'm gonna literally end stream right now, chat. I'm gonna end stream because I gotta go get Taylor. She's off earlier today. I know I have a female too and works for me, but I've heard a lot of people saying this. Wait, so you can do it with a female character? Oh, wait, a female character. There's a glitch with the female character? Whoa, that's weird. Find it helps if you put the card in your station storage, then call it up from the elevator and send it down. Yes, Sakura Love. Someone actually told me to do that, and that's what I did when I first did the mission, and it didn't glitch out on me, so that was good. But yeah, I think we'll call it there for Star Citizen today. We are going to do Startle real quick. We'll do a Startle, the daily Startle before we end the stream, and then we'll call it, chat. And then we'll call it for today. Got to edit all those videos and everything too. We're going to start off with the Taurus. I love that ship. Also, guys, if you guys did not play Harvest Moon, you missed out on life. I'm not going to lie. Okay, guys, everybody help me out. Everybody help me out, chat. Come on. A ship that's older than 2021. It's less than a 4 crew. It's less than 170 cargo. It's cheaper than $200. It's less than 70 meters or 70 whatever in length. 70 feet or whatever. It's not a medium freight, and it's not RSI. Is it the Nomad RSI? Oh, no. The Nomad is the CO, actually. You know what? I'm down to put the Nomad. That's a smaller ship. Smaller than the Nomad, and it's a 2-crew ship. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 2-crew with less than 24 cargo. Arrow, Hornet. I'm down to do the Arrow. Because I think, yeah, you can't do the Hornets on this. They don't do the Hornets, sadly. Okay, so it was released in 2018. It is more than 1 crew. Why did I guess the Arrow? I'm stupid. Damn it. Why did I guess the Arrow? Freelancer? No, because it's less than 24 cargo. It could be a ground vehicle too, remember. Less than 75 bucks. It can't be the Mustang. It can't be RSI, so it can't be the Aurora or the Mustang. It might in 2018. Could it be the Avenger Titan? No, Avenger Titan's older. Why did I press Titan? So it's not Aegis, Anvil, CO, or RSI. The Cutter? Why did I guess another thing? Let me see. Cutter? Nope. Oh, it's under 20 bucks? Oh, no, it's 20. That. Oh, okay, so it's like about $45, $55. What's a $55 ship, chat? It's a little bit under 60, but it's under, or it's above 45. So it's like a $50 to $55 ship. What's a $50 to $55 ship? It's got it. No way. It's like the X85 again. Or not that, the X1 or whatever. Okay, good. It's not. The Royal Jedi is not under 60 bucks. Where'd you guess the Nomad? Chat, what's a ship that's just like 55 bucks? What could it be? 100? No, those are like $90 ships, I thought. Or $70 ships. Oh, it can't even be Origin. I'm stupid. Okay, no, that is a cheaper ship. I'm dumb. $55, okay. Can't be Aurora because... Isn't Aurora RSI? Can't be RSI. The Razor? Did that come out in 2018? It's not the Razor. Did come out in 2018. Good shit. Good call. A 2-crew, $55 ship. It's got to be like the, like the Nursa kind of, like, what are those ships? Like the ships you drive. Could be a C8R. No, because it's Anvil. Damn it. What are the ones you drive? What are the ones you drive? It's like the Impov. No, it can't be the Impov. The ones you drive. Can't be the Terrapin because it's small. Look, guys, it's smaller than 9 and it's a little bit bigger than this bike, the X1. What bike could it be? We already guessed it's a bike then. Okay, it's definitely got to be a bike, right? STV? It's not Grey Cat. Length is 6. It's as big as the STV. Nope, that's a Drake ship. The Dragonfly is a Drake ship. Dragonfly is a Drake ship. It's not a Drake ship. We already guessed Drake. It's as big as the STV. What are those like cars? Come on. Nope, Pulse Holding holds 1 person. It holds 2 people. It's exactly as big as the STV. What's another? The ROC. That's a good call. No, because it's Grey Cat. Damn it. It can't be Grey Cat. It can't be the ROCs because that's Grey Cat. Like, there's little cars that have Cycloner. The Cyclone. Yep, Cyclone. There it is. Good shit. Cyclone. Good ship was good shit. The car. I don't remember the car names. Wow, that was bad. Wow, that was bad. That took us a while. It's kind of funny. Well, chat, thank you guys for tuning in today. W's in the chat, boys. Give me some W's. I need to see all y'all put at least 1 W, and then we'll end the stream. I want to say thank you guys again for tuning the fuck in. Thank you to everybody that subscribed today and everything. We're going to be uploading some videos soon as well. I really, really, really want the new patch to come out on Thursday. That would be awesome. I'm not going to be here until like later. So like there's a chance that like the patch just doesn't come out till later. That'd be really cool, right? But I don't think it's going to come out this Thursday. I think it's going to come out later than that. Maybe next week after CitizenCon. You know, I think it's going to be one of those after CitizenCon things, which would suck because I'm going to be with my family. So we'll have to see. But I do love you guys so very much. Remember, I am going to be hosting my own variation of the Star Citizen Live, the CitizenCon Live thing. So I'm going to be here giving away a ship what happens. So if you guys want to watch the stream alongside me, make sure to be there and you guys can win the Apollo Triage. I love you guys. See you guys and have an amazing day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you from the UK. Hey, be safe, Johnny. I have a feeling that it'll arrive. Dude, that'd be nice, right, Aiden? That'd be nice if it did it, bro. If it did on Friday, that'd be gas. But bye, Wolf. Bye, Alex. Bye, Aiden. Bye, Johnny. Bye, Sakura. Bye, Jordan. Bye, Papadums. Bye, CJ. Bye, Yuzen. Bye, Rich. Bye, Gravborn. Bye, Stealth Jezzo. Bye, Mike. Bye, Flags. Bye, Nano. Bye, G371. Bye, Smokey. Bye, Mirage. Bye, Aram. Bye, Nokia. Bye, Cosmorauder. Bye, Piglet. Bye, Wicked. And goodbye to everyone else. That was everyone. Okay, see you guys. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Peace. Have a good rest of your day. We hope you enjoyed your stay. It's good to have you with us, even if it's just for the day. Outside the sun is shining. Seems like heaven ain't far away. Do 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 do. Bye, Yodenku. Bye, Ethos. Bye, Grav. Bye, guys. Bye.